out a couple of things. All right, we should be good to go. Hey everybody, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Xander.
And together we are Fun King 3D, and tonight we're just doing a kind of an impromptu live stream. We did talk about it a few days ago, and then we kind of forgot about it and dropped the ball, but we decided to go ahead and do it tonight anyway, and so here we are. The plan for tonight is, well, to take apart our Anet A8.
Oh.
Feels kind of weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like taking.
After making the whole video of putting it together, now we're going to take it apart. But for those of you who don't know, and you can kind of see it sitting right here, we are actually doing the AM8 upgrade. And so we're going to move it off of this flimsy acrylic frame over to the aluminum extrusion frame. So that's pretty exciting, at least it is to me. We got, it's like Haley in here, Renaissance Tinker Dork. Okay. Great name. Oh, some guy named Plugin Print. No, it's Print and Snazzy. Oh yeah, Print and Play. Hey James, how are you, brother? So
hey, it was that like
Tasty Sun Chicken.
What?
Tasty Sun Chicken Reed. That's a good one too. Names are so creative. I love it.
Renaissance Tinker Dork.
Renaissance Tinker Dork. Look, it's my favorite rock star, Xander.
Yay! Don't spam my name, please.
Don't spam your name.
Please don't spam my name.
So, but Xander's going to try to keep an eye on the chat because we were actually live at 8. It took 2 minutes for YouTube to catch up, so resubscribe. But Xander is going to try to keep an eye on the chat. I will try to keep an eye on the chat as well. But if I follow the chat too much, then I don't get anything done. And the AM8 sits like that for been 2 months. Oh,
now I've done it. I say don't spam my name, and now everyone's spamming my name.
Everybody's gonna spam your name. Yeah, you guys are gonna make Xander's head get bigger. So, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take the power supply off first because the cord is laying in my lap right now and it's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off first. Just for the record, because I'm not all the way crazy, that is unplugged. Guess if I unscrew it out of here first. And I will probably end up having to wear my Superman glasses through this whole thing because my eyesight is terrible. You have to keep talking. You can't have silence.
Okay. Print and Play, was that a cheap monitor or was that like a gift? Or
as I understood from the comments, it was loaned to him by somebody.
Yeah. Was the monitor broke really bad?
Xander is a good friend. Haley, do you know Xander from outside of YouTube?
Yeah, she can.
Okay. Yeah. Well, don't post up any personal information. We're very, very cautious about not giving out anything that would risk anybody's safety. So, but it's cool that you guys know each other. Does he talk about his YouTube channel a lot at school? Does he like walk around strutting like I'm on YouTube? It's Xander's live stream Friday. Hey, doing Anet A8 repairs every single Friday. It's Xander's live stream Friday. Yeah, Xander's live stream Friday. Yay! Yeah, well, James, you could have been a part of this, but I understand.
Where can you get the merch?
Oh, you're talking about the Fun King stuff? We were actually going to start selling it because I used to have a t-shirt company, so we were going to start selling it individually, but there's actually somebody on the internet called Merch Minion, and I'm going to hook up with her on getting our merchandise available through there. So
merch. Very fascinating merch.
And then Haley said no, but I'm not sure if that was to the merch thing or what that. You guys got to understand there's about a 10-15 second delay between the the chat and us, like we're ahead of you, so sometimes the conversation gets a little squirrely.
I am a part of it. You just made my parody of Immortal on the
interwebs.
How do you do this? I'm a little confused.
You don't know how to do the interwebs?
Interwebs. What is the interwebs?
It's like a slang for the internet.
Oh. Then why didn't you
take
just
off
say
this
internet?
Beautiful glass bed?
Just say internet. It makes much more sense.
It's not as funny. James is a funny guy.
I don't care. Go punch your monitors on some more videos.
Do you want to take some of this apart, or you want me to take it all apart?
If you give me a sledgehammer, I'll take it apart.
No, I didn't say beat it apart.
Okay, then...
See how he treats our equipment? This is Rocket. You can't be mean to Rocket.
No, my Rocket is Rocket.
No, this is Rocket. This is
no,
Rocket
my
Raccoon.
Rocket is Rocket.
No, your Rocket's gonna go flying.
Yeah, to galaxies never seen before. Go meet Obi-Wan in person.
I can't, you know, it's been a few months now. Let's see, it was the end of May, so June, July, August, September, October. So five months.
Yes, Print and Play, we do have a monitor. Why?
Do
what do you want?
I can borrow? Yeah, you got a high five you can give me? Yep, 5 months since we put this thing together, and
we're already taking it apart.
And I don't really I can't really remember putting it together. I mean, I guess I could always go back and watch the video.
But that's boring.
I'm just kind of taking some pictures for reference here, if you guys are wondering. So you're watching me on a video of me taking pictures.
Ooh.
What are you oohing about?
It moves.
Yeah, don't do stuff like that. It actually doesn't matter. We're taking it apart, but don't get in the habit of that, because what you're doing is you're unleveling the Z. Yeah, and for anybody that truly cares, this printer hasn't been moved in months. Like I got it put into position, and I got it all leveled, and then I refused to move it because every time we touched it, it knocked the bed out of level, and I was tired of leveling the bed.
That high five got real low real fast. Also, the video got demonetized.
You know, I'm wondering if it got demonetized because it was so short. You know, like if they just is it algorithm? Is that the right? I guess you wouldn't know. But you know, whatever they use to determine the video statuses, I wonder if there's a certain length so that you don't just make a whole bunch of 30-second videos and throw them up there to cash in. You know, because people don't necessarily pay attention. They sit through the commercial, and then all of a sudden it's a 30-second video that doesn't help them with anything. So I wonder if it was length that did it. So because of the beep, you think? No, I don't think so, because we use a beep tone on our well, of course we don't monetize our videos, but I'm gonna say we use the beep on our bloopers. I don't know. That would be some crazy algorithms if that's what it picks up. Might have to test it. Yeah. Yeah, release the video again with no beep in it. Actually with the F word in it instead.
No.
What, buddy?
No.
No, you need way more color on that. You want to come say hi to everybody? You're not in your Fun King shirt, but...
Hi.
Alright, everybody, that's Zach. He's coloring pictures for my wife. It's her birthday tomorrow, so... she's out to a concert with a bunch of her mom friends.
Mom friends?
But they are.
Yeah, true.
I'm just trying to get all the electronics off, and then I'll let you start taking stuff apart.
Okay.
He's wrong. Break connections off the board, then we got problems. Alright, putting this back together is going to be a fun chore.
Yep.
Oh, Justin's here.
Yay, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Ooh, yeah.
We are, oh, Tony, sorry, let's try this in order. Thought I'd better tune in. Chance of electrocution and fire, or at least smoke. No, probably not. Today we're just disassembling, and I guess, Justin, this answers your question too. We are upgrading the A8 into the AM8, but we will not have any electricity going in this tonight, so no electrocution, no fire, no smoke.
It's Zach's video cameo. Hey, hey, hey.
Xander, read anything in the chat. Yeah, Xander is supposed to be following the chat,
Yes.
but he likes to just look at our front monitor so he can look at himself. He's all about, you know,
Yeah.
checking himself out. Oh, if I only had a pair of side cutters around here somewhere. You watch the chat.
Okay.
I didn't mean like that.
Oh,
And you have to tell cute stories.
no, I'm good.
We don't want any dead air time.
No, I'm good. Just no, I don't like that.
So, I see there. Okay, Xander, you are the real fun king. Oh, don't start that. I'm telling you, he's got a little bit of a. Nah, I won't really say it's an ego problem. It's a head gets swelled up problem.
Is there a difference? What? What?
Well, I mean, people who are egotistic. Well, yeah, I guess you're a little egotistic. But all right. So anyway, and,
Head
head inflation issues. Tony, yes, the AM8 is a metal frame. It's made out of I think it's 2040 aluminum extrusion. It is the plans, the build of materials, and the manual are all available on Thingiverse, which I will eventually put the link down in the description. But if you search AM8 on Thingiverse, you will find it. And I ordered all of this aluminum from Misumi, which is in the bill of materials, included in the download, except for I splurged and went with the black extrusion. And then you got to print a bunch of different screwdriver. You got to print a bunch of stuff. So,
ooh, it looks cool. Ooh, fancy, fancy.
So we have a whole bag of.
They're calling it fancy.
A whole bag of printed parts here, and you got to buy a bag of nuts and bolts, which they give you. They give you the whole and I forget the gentleman's name, but the guy who designed this upgrade gives you a full bill of materials, full list of all the hardware that you need, and then but as far as the printed parts, if you do this project, if you I said if you do this project, there is additional parts that you can print instead of the factory ones, and they're actually a little bit better. I'm still not pleased with the front belt tensioner. As I drop stuff. This one was a remix that I did. I don't know if I can I'll put it in front of the. This was a remix that I did, and I like it a little better. But the one that they had just had two, and I printed it. I just don't know what I did with it. I might have thrown it out at this point, but it had two arms that came out and a screw went through it, and they're notorious for blowing out under pressure. So, and that's not good.
No. Oh, I understand. You have to break more monitors.
I got to get caught up. See, Xander's not reading the chat, but all right, James, thanks for showing up, brother. And hopefully one of these nights we can just do a like you and us one-on-one Google Hangouts, and we'll broadcast it on one of our channels.
As always, break more monitors.
Justin, yeah, that's the whole plan, is to make it more solid so that I can pick it up and move it. Again, I haven't moved this thing in months because every time I did, it knocked my bed out of level. Black prints faster. True, yeah, definitely. We're all about black and yellow. And, black and yellow is our thing. So as much as I can hold to that, I do. I tried to convince Joseph Prusa to custom make me a black and yellow Prusa. Actually, that's totally a lie.
Yes.
There was a tensioner for the Anet E10 that was way better on Thingiverse. Oh, I'll look into that and see if it can be adapted.
I will. Can I put your... What? I don't understand. It might be because of the delay.
No, we did not. We did not buy the MK3 yet.
Yet?
I gotta be honest. I loved it. I got to see it at Maker Faire, New York, and some of the innovation is absolutely amazing on the MK3. I love the print bed because it gives you that really cool texture, like what's on the face plate of the MK2S. But where I'm having a hard time is that I really want a large format printer.
Buy print and play.
So, good night, James. So I really want to get a CR10 before I buy any other printers.
Are we allowed to share links on here?
I don't know. Try it. I don't know if I've ever blocked it from happening, but otherwise, if you want, you can just email it to me, Justin, and I'll post it. Austin, that's an awesome idea. I mean, you know you're going to have a little bit of wait time, so you might as well print it. But as I understand it, they print all the parts in ABS. So, I mean, if you're not comfortable doing that, that's up to you. But the STL files themselves are designed for the shrinkage of ABS. You can have this. I'm not really sure what to tell you to take off first. I don't remember what we put on last.
Well, this is fun. Harry Potter now.
So I can choose any color and ensure the parts are perfect quality. Yeah, I agree. PETG is good, but again, you got to take into account that you might have to change the size. You may have to scale it a little bit because again, the prints are designed for ABS shrinkage. So as I understand it, if you print it in something else, they're going to be too big.
Are you going to say for the CRS5 from the...
Where? What? Did it go off?
Renaissance Tinker Dork.
Are you going to save for the CR10 S5 from Tiny Machines or just regular CR? I looked at the S5, but I don't know if I can justify the cost difference for the size. I don't think I need anything that big. I want to print a full-size wearable Iron Man costume, armor, but I think I can really do all that on the regular CR10. And I don't have anything against Tiny Machines, but I would just order it out of China for the money savings.
And it blocked it.
It blocked the link?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, Justin, go ahead and email it to me. You still got my email, right? And then I'll post it. You know, as long as it's not, you know, something offensive. Guess I should have asked you what it was too.
Okay, my brain is off, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but who is John Flukem again?
Justin.
Justin.
He was second prize winner in our contest.
Oh,
Way to support our people, man.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I just couldn't get that.
That sounds like it just came in.
Yeah, I just couldn't get that idea out of my head. I'm like, who is this? Okay. Sent it on the Twitters.
Oh yeah, you're doing all kinds of stuff to me, aren't you? Now I gotta open up like 9 windows.
Okay. You're okay.
Alright, coming over. And
No.
boom, there it is.
You do.
I have to put OBS back up or Xander can't see himself and then he gets mad. Sent it on the Twitters.
Sent it on your Twitter.
Yeah, as far as tiny machines, I mean, if you oh, I wonder what that is. Something I printed that got broken, just a piece falling down in there. If you are comfortable with 3D printers, you know, if you're comfortable enough doing your own repairs and stuff and tweaks and whatever, and keep going, more color, more color. Then there's no reason not to just buy it out of China and take care of it yourself. If you're new, if you're fresh, or if you just want that added security, and I mean more power, you know, to tiny machines for being able to make a couple of bucks. There's nothing wrong with that, but I like my money.
Greetings all.
What? Who? What?
Greetings all.
Greenception stuff. AIO is great. Filament. I just printed a tractor for the father-in-law's birthday. I'm assuming that's a model tractor. Gutter said he needed one.
Model.
I think that would take a lot of rolls to actually print a real tractor, but
greetings all.
Greetings all. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Greetings.
You know, I didn't bring enough tools over here. We're not taking anything apart, Xander.
You're not telling me to take anything apart.
We gotta take it all apart.
What do you mean? Why are you not taking anything apart?
You know, the more I think about it, the more I think this is a really bad idea.
This is a terrible idea. Because you're telling me, like, why aren't you taking anything apart? And you're not telling me to take anything apart.
That's enough.
Let me finish my sentence.
So, the heating element, the heating cartridge has, it hasn't 100% failed, but it's become very weak on this. I actually haven't printed on this thing in probably a couple of months. Everything's been coming out of the Prusa, but it just feels wrong to be taking this whole thing apart.
Yep.
I want to let a little cat out of the bag. Anything going on in the chat before I start this? I don't have the time. Really not about ability, but working out of the box is a big plus. Yeah, no, I agree with that. You know, I mean, I guess, well, I was gonna say I have more time than money, but I don't really have either of them. But I don't know. I really like my money, so I'm a little stingy with it. But I want to let the cat out of the bag a little bit. If any of you guys here are familiar with our Hotbox project.
No, why are you doing this?
I'm only just...
Why are you doing this?
This is our Hotbox. If you don't know what this is, we have videos on our channel about the Hotbox. It allows us to change camera angles during our recording, not during our live feed yet. I haven't set that up. That's actually revision 3. I am working on a revision 4. And but it is going to be a Patreon exclusive. It will be released to our patrons through Patreon first. All the details, the whole progression, and the files will be going there first. So if you're interested in that, and the new, I can't tell you. I can't even give you any details on it. That's a no-no. So, but I promise version 4 is going to be a lot different than version 3. And still cheap. If you guys know what the Elgato Stream Deck is, which is a pretty cool product that I didn't know existed until after I built my Hotbox. But it kind of does the same thing, only mine is sub $20. Theirs is $150. Ours is under 20 bucks. Did that blow your mind? But wait, there's more.
Yay.
If you call in the next 10 minutes, nothing else will happen.
Oh. Right?
Alright,
That's
so anything? What did you all think of the polycarbonate ABS in the maker box? I'm a little afraid to print with it at that high temp on my bed. 110 degrees. I actually, honestly, I haven't printed with it yet. As you can see, we have a plethora of maker boxes back there, and there's still quite a bit of filament in them that we haven't tried. We should probably start using more of it during Xander's thing Thursday. That'd be a good use for it. He can test the filaments and do his stuff. But
well, then it has to be small.
No, there's a pretty decent amount.
I don't like small things.
Oh, boo.
Sized.
Prusa said, yeah, it can't be G-maxed. We ain't got ones them.
And our A8 is broken, so
it's not. It's about the same as the Prusa.
Was it fun? What was fun?
What?
Was it fun? What was fun? What?
I saw the cool blue ghost. Bigger is better.
See, I told you.
Yeah. You want to see what he's doing for this week? No, I'm not really gonna.
No.
It's sitting like right there, but you guys don't get to see it.
What was fun? I am confused. Okay. Oh yeah.
I think we're just the two smallest ones of these, so I'm not going to bring the whole set over. Alright, you got to keep up with the chat.
I am. There's nothing really going on in the chat.
Okay, well, sing everybody a song. Give them a limerick.
No. Gotta keep some suspense.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard because we are now actually, we are 1 week ahead. It's no secret, and I've told it before, that it takes about an hour of video for his 5 minutes of Xander's Thing Thursdays. Just between mistakes, his mistakes, he gets very hard on himself, but and us goofing around, it because I'll get him laughing, and then he can't stop giggling. So it does take us a while to shoot 5 minutes worth.
You're just a big tease.
Sometimes.
And Justin. Cool.
Cool. That's how you say it, like not like cool. You can actually put stress on people's.
Cool.
Dude, would be red awesome.
Cool.
Alright, so here we got some lead screws coming out.
Ooh.
I didn't really make provisions to lay all this stuff out somewhere. Our work area is very, very cluttered right now, and I spent about, what, 10 minutes cleaning it up when I got home today.
That needs to be a Xander's Thing Thursday now.
Cleaning the office?
No, you need to publish a Xander's Funniest Bloopers video here.
Well, we do sometimes put the bloopers in the video. Like I pick the best one out of.
You put our ratings down.
I pick the best ones out of the day, but I do actually have a folder. I do have a folder full of his bloopers. So, and I will at some point release it as a compilation, but it's got to be when there's enough of them. Because unfortunately, some of the bloopers, which are funny, like some of them that I find funny, are him getting really irritated. He's very hard on himself when he makes mistakes, even though, you know, we've all tried to explain to him that everybody makes mistakes.
Justin's daughter wanted to send us an emoji. So that explains the last emoji.
Well, that's cool. We'll take it. We'll take an emoji.
Yay, so, emojis.
Oh, how many people we got in here right now? Just 6, and I'm one of them. All right, I want to see if it picks up. I want to make a little announcement, but I want to see if we can get some more people in here first. So,
what?
So do you have all of the AIO colors? Okay. The answer to that question is not anymore. There was this time when I had a box of all 12, and then I gave them away because Xander made me. So right now we have full kilo rolls of black and white, red and blue, which I think are the only colors they offer in full kilo right now. And then I have red, blue. I love
red.
Hang on, I don't want to talk leaning into the mic.
My favorite color is purple.
This bright green, and I can't wait to see I haven't seen the bright blue either, but I love this bright green.
My favorite color is purple.
Your favorite color is purple?
Purple.
Purple?
Purple.
This is my Raspberry Pi box. This is the new design, which will be available on Thingiverse soon. That's that bright green from AIO. I feel like I owe a lot to them. I mean, for them to have stepped up the way they did.
I guess I got 4 of them, yay.
yeah, you did. You got... Xander made me. You know, it's really funny because I was only going to give away... we didn't have a sponsor. So I was just going to buy a couple of rolls myself and give them away. So we would have done probably 2 rolls for first place and 1 roll for second place. AIO Robotics, PLA, and random colors. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I say that so much, it just comes out now.
And then third place gets a half a...
Well, there wasn't going to be a... yeah, third place gets this partial roll I have. No. I didn't... I just reached out to AIO and I said, look, we're coming up on 250 subs and I really would like to do a giveaway. And they were cool enough to... give it to me, so... my favorite was the light blue you all sent. That must have been...
wow.
I also got one from their monthly... Yeah, that's where I got that bright green, was their monthly giveaway.
Yeah, look at the draw.
Was that... Oh, Justin's got good luck. Didn't you win a printer too, Justin? The light blue that you got, Justin, was that the bright blue? So... what we are building is we're taking apart the A8
Anet A8
to convert it to the AM8, which is an aluminum frame conversion. And I'm just having a hard time getting the coupler off the lead screw, which happens because when you tighten them down, they cut into the couplers cut into the lead screw. The set screws do, the grub screws. So I'm having a hard time getting it out of there, and I don't want to damage the couplers because I didn't buy new ones.
Okay, I don't know what this news is.
What news?
The news you wanted more people about.
No, I didn't tell you about it. But there's still only 6 watching, so...
Oh, 5.
Oh, one of them's us, yeah. Yep, I won the Anet E10 from the 3D printing professor. See, that's awesome. You have amazing luck. I won't say that I never win anything because I do. I won the roll of filament from AIO,
and I won
which was actually funny because I won it on a Friday night, and it was they had agreed to send me the 12-pack on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden Friday night I win a roll. But
and I won first place. I got the 5 rolls of AIO Robotics.
You got nothing.
In random colors.
You weren't eligible to win.
I don't care.
But Xander has a I won't say it's a gift, but people like Xander. Yeah. I don't know why. He's kind of a jerk, but they like to give him things. And for anybody in the chat that doesn't know. And you can't see it because it's right behind my big fat body, and I can't really get out of the way.
Really do have a big
Joel
fat
Telling, the 3D printing nerd, gave Xander a printer. He gave him a Fabricator Mini, which we took the front off of it and took it to New York Maker Faire and had Joel sign it. But yeah, people like to give Xander things. Even when he was a baby, we were in it was a CVS or a Walgreens one time, and the lady that worked there just randomly came up to us and goes, "Oh, would your boy like a beach ball?" And just gives him a beach ball. I'm like, okay. I also won a slicer from Jatman called Kit Slicer, and also the Simplify 3D from. Holy cow, Justin! Now I do notice on Twitter that you do enter a lot of Gleam, which I appreciate, because every time you enter it tunes me in to find the contests. But then I say to myself, well, Justin's entering, so I'm not going to win. I cannot get this coupler off this lead screw. I may have to resort to hitting it with something. Well, these grub screws go in and they crush the threads on this, and then you can't, they mushroom out and you can't get it off of there.
Winning too much, right? Yes, Justin is super lucky.
Winning! No, it's all good. I mean, good for you, brother.
I'm gonna go get another Gatorade.
Okay, you can do that. You're not supposed to leave the live stream.
I don't care.
Are you stuck?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, while Xander's gone, I'm going to tell you guys all of his most intimate secrets.
Nope,
and I'll show you baby pictures of them.
I'm staying.
No, go get your Gatorade. I was only kidding. Okay, so on... No, I'm just kidding.
What is something sharpened on the...
Alright, I'm going to try to... yeah, let's get a bigger hammer. It's always a good answer. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smooth rods out and take this whole assembly out, which will let me it'll let me get the lead screw out then. And for anybody that is going to buy an A8, when it comes, these right here, I forget what that piece is called. You have to excuse me, but the nut for the lead screw, they're not real tight. Don't torque them down. You'll throw them out askew. I didn't know. I thought, oh, this is crazy. These are loose. And then I tightened them up and it caused binding. Get the Chapman band hammer. Yeah, that thing made its rounds at TwitchCon, didn't it?
Got two just in case.
All right, don't anybody tell Xander what I told you about him.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Okay, come on. Come on.
Also, I'm gonna make a video about this later, but I'll give this to you guys as an exclusive. If you have an A8 or you're gonna get one, your smooth rods will rock around, which is what causes Z-wobble. I actually shimmed it with paper. I just took small pieces of paper and shimmed it out to tighten them up, and it got rid of all my Z-wobble. So all of those Z-wobble devices or prints and stuff that you see on Thingiverse, they won't help you, but shim your rods so they don't wiggle around. You'll be okay.
Did you make it to TwitchCon?
No, we did not go to TwitchCon. We did go to Orlando Maker Faire. Well, we went to New York Maker Faire, but we went to Orlando Maker Faire this past weekend, and it was fun. It was a very low amount of 3D printing anything. In fact, I spent my weekend helping out some ladies that own a chocolate company. They had just gotten a Lulzbot Mini, and they couldn't get it to print properly, so I spent the weekend helping them. But so I was a little disappointed. By like lunchtime on Saturday, I was a little bit disappointed. But we went and had lunch and went back to see a few more things. And then, I don't know, we just ended up getting into BattleBots and the Power Wheels racing. And it was a lot of fun. So we spent 2 solid days there and had a really good time. So yeah, it did. Saw so many selfies of other streamers with that thing. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I really think that that's what the conventions are more about, is finding each other than it is going to see whatever it is they have. Look at that. Pop that thing right off. Look at boing! Just had to get it out of the printer. Like my sound effect.
No. Did you tell them the news without me?
Yep, they now know the news and you don't know. There's still only 6 people watching, but that might be all. So I guess I'll say it now, and I'll say it if more people come in. So this applies to everybody but Justin. No, we do not stream on Twitch. Not yet, anyway. But so here's the thing. On our website, if you go to our contact page, we now have a P.O. box. We're moving on up in the world. This feels really weird. I'm like hiding. At least you guys get to see Xander. He's the better looking of the two of us anyway.
Yep.
So we have a P.O. box, and as of right now, we have gotten 0 amount of mail. It is sad.
Yes, it is very sad.
But it's new, and that's okay. But here's the thing: if you go, and really, I'm only kidding, Justin. If you want in on this too, but you already have one. But if you go to our website and you get our P.O. box and you send a self-addressed stamp envelope, put two stamps on it. We will send you 6 people. The first 6 people, I have to say that. First 6 people. We will send you one of our maker coins, which Justin can confirm are awesome. And we will also include one of our stickers, which I don't have one at reach. I think they're still downstairs from Maker Faire. So, but...
No, there's one there.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do my catchphrase? Yeah.
It's not your catchphrase. You stole it from Joel.
Yeah. I gotta do it.
Don't bang that.
You might possibly get a sticker.
Yeah, first 6. Now, the first 6 actually only applies. The first 6 only applies to the maker coin. So the first 6 that come in get a maker coin. And if I happen to go to the P.O. box and there's a few more, I'll print some more. But anybody that sends a self-addressed stamped envelope right now will get a sticker.
Right now.
I don't mean you have to send it right now, but I mean in the future we want to do like Joel. We're gonna totally steal this idea from Joel.
At this very second,
he he collects money. People send him dollars, and I want dollars. No, he collects it for the Seattle Children's Hospital. So we want to do the same thing. We're actually supporters of St. Jude's. We put on a big Christmas light display every year, and we do collect donations for St. Jude's.
We do?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that.
Hey everybody, here's Zach's picture that he's drawn for his mom. I don't know what that back is. Is that guy just like falling? Where'd you go? He just falling, or is he jumping?
I think he's jumping. I shouldn't.
Okay, should have made an arrow. Tell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dollars are good.
So a fan mail Friday thing. Well, we're actually thinking about we're gonna call it Fun King Mail Monday. You know, so that we're not competing with Joel.
But we're doing it on Friday.
No, we'll do it on Monday.
Oh yeah.
We'll shoot it any day of the week and just post it on Monday. That's the movie magic. So,
like the secret Xander thing Thursday thing.
Yeah, Xander's thing Thursday is normally filmed. Well, it's supposed to be filmed on Sundays. Sometimes it's been filmed as late as Wednesday nights, but that's not really a secret. That's just scheduling.
Or possibly Thursday during school.
But yeah, so anybody, if any of you guys want to, if you want to send a self-addressed stamped envelope,
then you get one.
Yeah, if you put 2 stamps on the self-addressed stamped envelope.
Why does it have to be stew?
Because it's too heavy and it has to be handed. It's thick. The post office has a coronary.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll the first 6, the first handful, whatever. We'll send you a maker coin. Because everybody should have an official Fun King 3D maker coin.
You get a maker.
Because we're a little stingy and we don't release the STL file for that. Just allows us to not necessarily control it, but to make it a little more special. That way everybody that's got a maker coin actually came from our hands, because, you know, that just makes it that much better, because 2 dudes have a YouTube channel and they sent me a maker coin.
Angus showed his off.
Yeah, we do. We did get maker coins from Maker's Muse, Angus. You know, like we got hooked up at Maker Faire. Yeah, the Maker Box guys from Maker Box Me, which if you don't have one of those, the link will be in the description. Those guys, Kevin and Nick, are awesome, and the first morning in New York Maker Faire, they totally hooked us up with samples. And then later in the afternoon, they hooked us up with some samples, and the next day they hooked us up with some samples.
Riley just brought up a new topic: scary movies. Another topic, please.
Would you like a stained glass window of your logo and text with a 3D printed frame? I would make a good project for me. It would make a good, and if you like it, you could put it up maybe. Oh, that'd be awesome. Absolutely.
Okay, fan art.
So, and you know, you can reach out to me via email. You know, if you want me to kick you a couple of bucks, just let me know. But yeah, I would absolutely display that, you know, back somewhere. I could the yellow color is awesome. Did it come from AIO? No, the yellow that we currently use is Hatchbox. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't even know what AIO's yellow looks like. I've never compared it. But all of the yellow that we do is Hatchbox. It's because it's what I started with, and I really like their PETG. So, and unfortunately, AIO does not make a PETG, only PLA. So, Riley asked, "Do you like scary movies?" I don't mind scary movies. I'm a little cynical, so I go through a haunted house or watch scary movies, and I always know what's gonna come. I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna jump out of there, or oh, she gonna die.
She gonna die. Yeah.
And my wife does not do scary movies, and I say that I don't let my wife do scary movies because when we were dating, we went to the movies and there was a preview for a scary movie, and she made my arm bleed. So I decided then and there I'd never take her to a scary movie. So, Xander, how do you feel about scary movies?
I honestly do not like them, even though I only watch trailers because I have to on YouTube. There's no skip button.
This is the first year in many years that we didn't do it, but we normally put on a haunted house with our Cub Scout pack, and Xander wouldn't even go inside.
Why are you asking if I am cool, Riley? You know the answer. It's no.
Well, it's still a Q&A. Did I say this was a Q&A? Oh yeah, I said a little Q&A.
The answer is no. I have a weird personality.
Justin, no, the coin is PLA. That's Hatchbox's PLA. The one I carry is actually PETG. Also, what I was going to say is we are an open book. You guys can ask us anything. If it's a question that I think is going to cause us security issues, I won't answer it. All right, there's Zach's picture. All right, buddy. Justin, this one is PETG. It's dirty because I carry it in my pocket, but my father passed away in March, and he always carried this pocket cross with him. So I actually embossed a hole for it and put the pocket cross in the back. But that's my personal maker coin, and that is PETG. I like the sound of it better. So, ooh, Riley posted something and then took it back. I didn't see what it was.
I think I did, but no, it's like I, comma D, comma. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't even show up in the chat. Oh, I appreciate that, Justin. It was hard. He had cancer. We knew it was coming. We had a few good years with him, and he wasn't suffering until the end. Well, I won't even say he suffered in the end. It just didn't get real bad until towards the end. So, we were blessed. We were fortunate that it was what it was. I mean, never easy to lose somebody, mainly not a parent, but he's in a much better place, and he's not in pain anymore. So why do our live streams always end up talking about death?
I know, it's sad. I am about to cry now.
All right. It is a hard thing, yes. So, but let's not talk about death.
Yes.
Our last live stream, for some reason, it just
Ryan brought up his. I'm not.
Yeah, it just kept.
Talk about it.
Yeah. No. Okay, no more death.
Happy stuff. Happy
so
stuff.
Is everyone ready for Halloween?
Yeah, sure.
This is probably the first year I'm not. We don't decorate for Halloween because this is the point where we start decorating for Christmas, and Halloween stuff would get in the way. But
And we didn't make any.
We didn't make any 3D prints for Halloween. But again, we don't decorate for Halloween. We will be taking the kids trick-or-treating. There's some stuff going on tomorrow night, so we're probably going to sneak out tomorrow night too, being that Halloween's on a weeknight.
Which I don't understand. Why it should be the last Friday of the month?
Wait, what?
Be the last Friday of the month.
Oh. You said, I don't understand why it should be the last Friday of the month, and I thought...
No.
I thought for a brief moment there that you were under the impression that Halloween was on the last Friday. I would have so called you out on that.
Xander, what if 3D print yourself? I want to, okay? But this guy right here won't let me.
Print yourself?
Yes.
What, send yourself to school? Well, if you're not aware, you can actually use a Kinect, a Microsoft Kinect, like off the Xbox, and a software called Skinect, and you can do 3D scanning. And there are a couple people that have printed their own heads, and it's really creepy.
Yes, I 3D printed Xander. Genius.
Oh, he's saying a 3D printed Xander would be a genius. Xander is very smart, so I have to knock him down once in a while.
I knew that.
That's not really what he's saying. He's saying it's genius.
I knew
So
that.
scan using your phone. Have you ever done that, Justin? And if so, how did it turn out?
I was scanning my head with my...
Well, you could set it on a tripod and then sit on a chair like that and rotate yourself around. I don't know. If you guys know Matt from How I Do It, he actually has he has his own head printed in flexible material. Yeah, like a squeeze ball. It's really pretty creepy. And his wife walks around with it all. I'm not in this video at all.
No.
Like I'm behind the printer.
And Bailey always throws it to the ground. Just.
Yeah, it is a bummer, but my wife will take the kids around and they will have fun without me. Unfortunately, it's the nature of my job. What did I miss?
He's not gonna be home for Halloween.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough that I work for a company that, well, first of all, I get to work from home. I'm a construction estimator, and I work from home. And my company is so awesome that family's first. So, like, when Hurricane Irma was coming, which wasn't going to be here till Saturday night, on Wednesday morning, they shut work down so that we could all get our houses ready. And
your channel is so cool. We know our channel is so cool.
What's that at? Oh, Riley.
Yeah.
We try to have a lot of fun, try to goof around. Admittedly, when we first started, I was pretty hard on Xander and told him that we had to be straight up and professional. Gotta be cool about it. Don't be a jerk. And then I realized
how does that work out?
It's way more fun to just have fun.
Oh,
So you guys just have to take us for who we are. This is my natural personality.
Yes.
And for those of you guys in the chat that don't know, I'm actually an introvert. And if you don't know what that means, it means I hide from people. I'm very socially awkward.
I don't like people either, but then I go to Maker and people are like,
oh, you like people just fine. But
oh yay, there's 3 more people.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I won't trade my job. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't want to trade my job, but my background is computers. I have an associate's degree in applied science of electronics. How's that for a mouthful? I'm a computer guy. I've been a computer guy my whole entire professional career.
Overuse is here.
And howdy.
I need tips for making a channel.
But I kind of just stumbled into being a construction estimator. I mean, they were looking for somebody, and The 3 requirements was being able to read blueprints, do math, and use Excel. And I can do all 3 of those, and boom, I'm a construction estimator.
You can do all 3 in one. Just call in the next 10 minutes.
So, and then with my computer background, that helped out with the software, using the software and stuff. So.
I need tips for making a channel.
Okay. We can give you tips, but the best thing you can do is look up on YouTube for a guy. His name is Nick. I'm gonna butcher his name. I do it every time. Give me a second.
Norman.
No, Nimmin. It's where's my mouse? Okay. It is N-I, and in fact here, I'll just try to, I don't think I can. N-I-C-K, Nick, and then Nimmin, N-I-M-M-I-N. Let's do this.
Nimmin.
Nimmin.
Nimmin. Nick Nimmin.
Did I get? Okay, I bumped the U. I didn't know if I put a U in there. That's Nick Nimmin, and he does an awesome series of videos on how to grow your YouTube channel and, you know, how to make the best of it. I'll warn you right now, it's not cheap. I mean, you can shoot it off of a cell phone, but if you want to do it, like, seriously, it
you need like a web
sound. Sound is the most important thing you can do in a YouTube channel. You can have crappy video, but if you have bad sound, nobody's going to watch your stuff. But if you have great sound and bad video, people will watch it. I mean, our video isn't that great. I hate it. And I'm looking at new cameras all the time.
Now, Riley, don't be going off to Nick Nimmin and
yeah, don't go now.
Don't go now.
He'll still be there afterwards. Stay with us. That's kind of what I'm in school for right now. Going back to school after 20 years, need new skills. I used to do IT for a living. Yeah, well, you know what the problem with IT was, and I don't know how old of a guy you are, Justin. I'll be 45 on Christmas this year, so I'm an old man. I'm your old man. You better knock it off. When I was a tech, I mean, when I was a computer technician and stuff, they were pushing so hard, like they did a couple years ago for nurses. But it was like, the world needs IT professionals. Come to this school. Come to that school. Okay, so yeah, you know then you're in the same boat as me.
He's
and
39 or 40.
I'm closer to 60 than I am 0. But you know, they just pushed so hard for all these IT professionals, and then there weren't enough jobs anymore. Everybody went to school to be an IT guy, and then there were no more jobs. And I never specialized in anything because I get bored. So like I wanted to know everything, and I don't mean that like know everything. I mean know everything in computers.
Everything.
But nobody wanted to pay me what I was worth when they could hire
dreams.
when they could hire 3 people for the same amount of money. You know, 300 paid people. So that was what kind of killed the IT industry. Plus, I burned out. I got really bored of it. I was tired of listening to people whine about their petty problem. Oh, my mouse doesn't work. So what? Go buy a new one. They're like $5. I want to show these two. If you have an A8, these are great little leveling knobs. The designer of this is absolutely a pure genius. Kept them exactly the size of the wing nut, so they don't hit anything. And when I say he was a genius, it's because it was me. These are on Thingiverse. Where do you think you got your genius from, boy?
Me.
Look, it's Stefan Martin.
Stefan.
That's Butch. Hey, Butch, how's it going, buddy? Now we can't talk about him.
Aww. But it was fun.
Butch took his car into a local car dealership and they sabotaged it. It went in with a small water leak and came out with a gush. And then they felt so bad. Oh, we can't have you driving a dangerous car. Pieces of print coming out of here.
Yes, you can talk about it. Okay. So he's
Yeah, I still enjoy the whole computer side of it, but just stuff for myself. I mean, my official job title with my company is senior estimator / IT manager. But we're a relatively small company, and most of the guys do construction. They don't have, like, we have 5 computers and 5 tablets and then a handful of cell phones. So I don't support a whole lot, but I just recently built a Pi VPN and put it in the office, so that I can access the office network as though it's local. That was a fun project. I might do a write-up on that because it was not necessarily tricky, but there was a few hiccups along the way that I'd like to document. You know, I didn't let you take any of this apart, did I?
No.
But you're still having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Xander's just here for comic release.
Yeah.
Relief.
Yeah.
Can't speak. I spent the whole day crawling through the attic again, running cable, and I put electrical outlet in and ran network cable through the attic, and it's a very small attic, and I'm old.
Yep.
Not as old as that Butch guy, though.
Yep. Yeah, he's like,
Food safety, huh? That's an interesting thing. Like, do you work for a private company or like government, FDA?
I would be there for the
Pies are cool for the money. Octoprint. Yep, we actually that's I don't know if you were in here. Yeah. This one that I showed in the green case. That's what this is. That's Xander's Octopi because it matches the color of his printer. And then I have one. I build one for each printer. I know you can run more than one printer off of it, but I would be there for the good looks. Oh yes, definitely, Butch.
Where?
He said he'd be here for the good looks.
Oh, okay.
That is why you have kids. Yep.
Come on down.
Maybe just a suggestion, but review some video games. Xander's actually thinking about starting his own channel.
Oh, yes.
He wants to do a strictly video game channel. So he would handle video game reviews as well as just some gameplay and stuff.
Because there's not enough people out there that play the game, kids. It's
scroll up. I said already. Ain't nobody got time to scroll up.
There's too many people playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's too many people out there playing the video games that Xander's not allowed to play.
Yeah, I just want those Minecraft channels, Roblox channels, all them games that are kid friendly, actually on YouTube.
Minecraft's all over YouTube.
I know, but still, there's not enough of it. Used to be more. I don't actually have the channel, so please don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have the channel yet.
I do have 2 subscribers on my personal account.
We were, I kind of nixed the idea because his computer wasn't strong enough to run the OBS software. And then Joel Telling challenged Xander to learn Fusion 360. Yeah, his computer wasn't strong enough for Fusion. So he got a new computer, and he still hasn't learned Fusion. But his computer is
for OBS.
His computer is strong enough to. Oh, you're waiting for OBS to learn Fusion?
Yes.
Those two don't have anything to do with each other.
I don't care. I'm waiting for OBS.
Harley. Hey, Harley. Pre-sub.
You missed my whole speech about games.
I'm a consumer safety inspector for USDA. I go over where I'm needed. Well, that's pretty awesome. That's I would say that's a relatively unique career. I've never met anybody that did that.
Harley, I just want to let you know that I did this really long speech, and then not 2 seconds later you come in and saying hi. I am not restarting that speech. That was a very long speech.
He doesn't care.
I don't care. Xander, have you done / played any web-based game?
He plays Roblox.
Sure, yeah.
He likes to play Minecraft on other people's servers, even though we have our own.
Yeah, but you never play it.
I play our own.
Yeah, but not that long.
Not while you're awake.
What?
What?
You play it without me?
I play it without you a lot. When do you think I have all the time to hide that TNT?
What?
Oops, Dad interrupted the creativity. I'm doing this while I'm carving my pumpkin. Well, I hope you're not using sharp objects while you're reading.
Volorm Space Index. What?
HP referral ID.
Is that a game or?
He can't post links.
Okay, make a mod. How? Is it a? But. My old channel was drawing, but someone stole my phone. Oh, well then don't leave your phone out. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, so is that Valorum.space? Like there's no .com on that, it's a .space extension. And then is there a question mark between PHP and referral ID? I'm gonna try it. I hope it doesn't blow anything up. Oh. Bam, there it is.
Huh?
Alright, well now we got the link to it. Now you can check it out. Not right now, but...
I'm really confused.
My old channel was drawing, but someone stole my phone. Oh, Justin retracted something. Somebody said something I don't get to see. See, now it's going too fast. I'm getting lost. Okay, I'm doing this one. Okay, link above to Two Moons type game. Think SimCity in space. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if he's ever actually played SimCity, but that's cool.
Is SimCity like Megapolis?
Yeah. Kind of that concept. Yep. Riley, were you shooting your videos with your phone? Is that the issue that why you don't do it anymore? And I'm assuming drawing pictures, because that's awesome. I do not have that talent whatsoever.
I'm trying to do it, but
I have a pie table. What is a pie table, Eric?
And do you play this game yourself, Rover, or do you just hurt?
I would assume that it's with people, being it's online.
Yeah, but
have
you just heard of this game, or do you actually play it?
Didn't need those.
Yeah.
I do need that.
Do need that.
I do need the motor off of there.
You need the motor. Wow, there's 10 other people. Yay.
Wow, 11 watching. What?
One of
them's us. And one's Harley and one's Butch.
And one's Riley. One is everyone else.
So I just don't.
And one is John Mack.
I guess I will say, I guess is RetroPie? Tablet.
All over the world.
Pi tablet. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to, I've been trying to get Xander more and more interested in electronics. So I want to build a Pi, and it's escaping me. Is it RetroPie? I don't know. The one that plays the MAMEs. I want to build
I think that was RetroPie.
I want to build a full-size console, stand-up gaming console, run off of the Pi. Just because I think that's amazing.
Is the hurricane season over?
A few more days, November 1st or November something. I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's any more hurricanes out there, but yeah. Right now 28 people playing out of 279 all over the world. A lot of conversations going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Hit autocorrect.
Hit autocorrect.
I'm restarting the channel. That's awesome.
Woo, yeah.
Build a Rubik's Cube. Oh, Justin, have you looked into that? We seen one of those at Orlando Maker Faire.
Yeah.
After Joe built his. We seen one at Maker Faire, and I was very intrigued by it. It has $200 worth of electronics in it. So I kind of nixed that. Xander and I are going to build a robot.
Yes.
We've kicked it around like the style we want. We want it to have an arm so it can pick stuff up.
Peanut was watching too, but his phone died, and he said hi and love you guys. Oh yay, Peanut.
Peanut, I don't even remember who that guy is. It's been so long since I've seen him.
Yeah, it's been so long.
I could make fan art and do shout-outs. Listen, people who can draw, Riley, people who can draw are...
talented.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of talented people, but...
yes.
You can go far in life being able to draw. People need that. You can do... You can do a lot of good being able to draw. I can't draw.
I wouldn't say it's a skill I have.
It is not a skill I have. So Xander does pretty good. Like he had an app on his phone that he could to learn to draw Pokemons, and he did pretty good with that.
Yeah, because I actually got to see because of that picture I drew at Maker Faire.
The Makey, yeah.
Yeah, I got to actually look at the shirt.
Where is that?
Still.
Bummer, we could have showed everybody.
Oh yeah.
So, but
Shannon and Lana want to know where's Zach.
Oh, Zach, you need to make an appearance, buddy.
Zach, come here. Come here.
The people have asked for you. Come over here.
The people want you.
They want to know where Zach is.
He's right here.
Here's Zach. He's coloring pictures. Tomorrow is the wife's birthday.
The wife's birthday.
And well, I almost said her name, and I don't know if she wants her name out there.
Fun King AD.
But so Zach's been coloring her pictures tonight. She's at a concert. So Harley said, "Hi, Zach."
If he could, he would.
Did you all order the obsidian from Kodama?
If Harley were able to, he would be tickling you right now.
I don't know, Justin. I don't know who you directed that question to, but we actually have no printers on order whatsoever at this point. It is so unbelievably expensive to run a YouTube channel if you're trying to keep your content going. So, yeah. So at this point, we just don't have. All right, go play.
Speaking of drawing, there's like this tablet.
I hope that I bumped that. I hope that wasn't screechingly loud.
There's this tablet that that lady had at Maker Faire, or like it was drawing.
Morphe,
no. The Orlando.
Oh, at Orlando Maker Faire.
Yeah.
Drawing.
That drawing state.
Oh, where we went in, like the first.
Yeah, where it was
where you
on
did
the
the
TV.
making.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was some very. If you guys haven't been to a Maker Faire, you have to go to a Maker Faire.
You have to go.
I mean, even if it's like the small one in your area or whatever. I mean, Orlando wasn't tiny, but it wasn't like New York. But there is just so much talent there. So, hello Mario. How much longer do you guys plan on being on? I need to go to the store really quick. Honestly, probably at least another 45 minutes. And it'll probably run a little bit later than that. Are we just
gonna talk, or?
No, I'm still gonna putz with this stuff, but that's what we do is talk.
Are we gonna do?
You want me to replug that?
Yeah, replug it. Here's a microphone.
Okay. Real quick, for anybody that's just tuning in, if you go to our website and go to the contact page down at the bottom, there is a snail mail address. It is a PO box. If you send us a self-addressed stamped envelope with 2 stamps on it, the first 6 people who send it, we are going to send you one of our maker coins. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful maker coin. I do say so myself. The designer was awesome.
Yeah. And the person who seen it first was awesome. The person who got the first one.
We just got our PO box, and we're excited to get some mail, and we haven't gotten any mail yet. So So yeah,
as soon as Joel hears about it, he's gonna be like, "P.O. Box, let me in."
A self-addressed stamped envelope with 2 stamps on it, and the first 6 people will get a maker coin. If we end up with a whole bunch of people in the beginning and we don't know what order they came in, I'll just make more.
But wait, there's more. If you call in the first 10 minutes, no.
If you mail in the next 10 minutes, no. Either way, we'll also include one of our stickers. So,
you get a sticker.
This does not apply to local people. If you're local and you want one, I'll just hand you one.
Yeah, Ron. No.
I never tried the YouTube thing. Justin, yeah, it's you can. All right, to be fair, you can start a YouTube channel again with a cell phone. You can shoot video. So, well, in fact, look how blue this camera is. See, that's
very blue.
It's very blue. Yeah, there's
Smurf.
You can shoot off of a cell phone. Cell phone will put out pretty decent video. If you want to get crazy, again, audio is the most important thing. At least get yourself a decent microphone, and let everything else come separate second. We did. You can kind of see here. We have condenser microphones on boom
mic,
and we also have to have a mixer because there's 2 of us. He talks a lot quieter than I do.
Yes, I do.
So when we watch our audio scale, he only hits about 50%. I hit about 75 because I have this amazing radio voice. Actually, if I do my radio voice, it'll peg it.
Yes. Don't do your radio.
Don't do my radio voice.
For the headphone users, my eardrums are still bleeding.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard to come up with content that hasn't already been done. And if you are going to do content that somebody's already done, you have to make a change to it. You got to take it a step further or mix it up a little bit so that it's not repetitious.
He's the mom leader of the house. Why are you asking?
Is the mom the leader? This is a public broadcast. Absolutely, my wife wears the pants in the family.
Where's the pants?
Wears the pants. That means that she runs this place. She'll say exactly the opposite of that, but...
It honestly depends on who's saying it.
No, I don't think either one of us runs the house more than the other one.
Yeah, because I run the house. We have brownies for dinner
around the house
every day.
This is also a great cooling duct if you have a Anet A8. It works amazingly well.
Okay.
The belt's loose.
No, the belt can't be loose.
That's amazing how when I took that off of there, it loosened up like that. I mean, this should be set.
Oh, remember science class, Riley? Vibration.
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 So, Riley, how's your grade in science? Girl power?
Girl power, yeah.
Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely adore my wife, so what my wife wants, my wife gets. And
if she doesn't get it, she will scream. And
the great part is she doesn't ask for much. She's fairly easy to live with. Oh, get quiet up in here now.
Okay, yeah.
You got jokes? Are you asking us, Harley?
Because no, I do not have jokes.
What's that stupid joke that I told you the other day? Written on a post-it note around here.
On the head joke?
I can't. I don't know if I can tell that joke. I'd have to look it up. And it makes me laugh so hard.
What's my next project?
That's a great question.
My next project is
not your thing Thursday.
No,
You're not
not my.
Talk about that.
No, it's not my thing Thursday. It is to be able to mod Nerf guns. I really want to learn how to mod Nerf guns.
That's it. That's all the further you're going with that. You're not gonna.
Yeah, that's how far.
Now do you guys understand why I do all the talking around here?
Yeah, I just can't think of. I just
We're like Penn and Teller. He just never speaks.
I just want to learn how to mod Nerf guns, like paint them and possibly make them shoot farther.
These were printed. These were off of Thingiverse, and I feel really bad for not remembering who designed them. It's actually he's a famous designer. Like, he does a lot of stuff.
Air quotes.
Yeah, I can't remember. Bother me, but these were printed in Hatchbox PETG.
When Xander said he wore the pants in the house.
Sometimes Xander doesn't wear pants twice in the house. Runs around in his boxer briefs. Oh, now the world knows he wore boxer briefs. I talked about Xander's underwear.
No.
When Xander said he wore the pants in the house?
Whore.
I think you meant war.
Whore. Whoa, the new word, whore.
Hey, don't you be saying that.
Whore.
Stop! Harley's saying swear words on our channel.
Wait, what? That's a swear word?
I think he meant war, but yeah, that's a derogatory term towards a woman.
Oh.
I'm sure that was a mistype. Right,
Hopefully.
Harley? That was a mistype.
Hopefully. I don't know what it means, but hopefully.
Thank God you don't know what it means.
I fixed it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not blowing anything up or catching anything on fire tonight.
You said we would.
I'm pretty good at this, so.
You said we would blow stuff up ever since I told you about science classes.
Do you do your own designs or modify other models? If so, what program do you use? I'm going to assume that was directed towards me, because at this point, Xander, well, he is designed. You talk about your rockets.
My rockets, I'll go grab.
All right, go grab them, and I'll answer the question in the meantime. Stop moving the table, man.
No.
I actually do a little bit of both. I've done a little bit of modifications to other people's models. Not any that I think that I've ever re-released as remixes. But I have done my own designs. I've been using a program called Rhino 3D for a long time, so I kind of went immediately to that when I started in the 3D printing world. And it does fine. And Joel Telling called me out on it one night because I said something about Rhino, and he's like, Rhino? Oh, why would you do that to yourself? And so he said, you got to use Fusion. And I'd been meaning to learn Fusion, so I did. I picked up Fusion and I ran through a couple of tutorials.
I got my robot too.
All right. Well, what was my first? Oh, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what this is because it's a surprise for somebody that may see this video. But this was the first thing that I ever designed and printed out of Fusion, and it's just a stand for something. But I can't tell you. But this Raspberry Pi case, I designed in Rhino and released it on Tinkercad.
On Tinkercad?
No, I'm sorry, on Thingiverse.
Yeah.
And I've printed 3 of them on the A8.
You almost never touched Tinkercad.
When I went to slice this up in Slicer Prusa edition, it blew it up. It didn't work right. So I redesigned it. That was designed 100% in Fusion 360 from the ground up. And that is it's going to have some choices. Like, you'll be able to print a base that has tabs for screws, and you'll be able to print one with a fan option, one with slots for the camera, that kind of stuff. So you can choose what one you want to do. So I guess that was the long answer. The short answer is I use Rhino 3D, Fusion 360. I've never designed and printed anything in Tinkercad because it's beneath me. No, I hate it. I hate it because when you zoom in and out, it doesn't zoom in where you put the cursor, and it drives me crazy, so I don't use it. So, but Xander,
I use it. I make rockets. I fixed a rocket, kind of.
No, tell the whole story on your first rocket.
So this is my first rocket. I need that.
Sorry, I was obtaining parts.
I need this camera. This is my first rocket, and the holes are like kind of touching at the bottom of the rectangular thing. And
tell the whole story.
The whole story? The fabricator part, even?
Sure.
Okay. So it was
a dark and stormy night.
It was a dark and stormy night, and Joel Telling showed up in the chat.
123 Design is a step up. Did they not? I heard that they had discontinued 123 Design. Is that not true? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Joel was in the chat. It was just when I was showing off my rocket. And he's like, "That's the coolest thing ever." I would like
to say Joel, the 3D printing nerd.
Joel, the 3D printing nerd, was like, "Whoa, that's the coolest thing ever. It's better than anything I've designed." And
that is pretty much what he said.
Then he's like, "Hey, is it okay if I send you a printer?" I'm like, "Heck yeah."
Well, he said, "I want a Gmax of that." He wants to put it on his Create Gmax and make it large. And then yes, he did send Xander a
fabricator.
Printer, a fabricator mini.
And
right there it is. Woo.
Right
there it is. Ding ding.
And then he printed it out, and he had problems with.
Yeah, if you guys watched his video, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. If you guys watch his video about the ruby nozzle, Xander's rocket is in that video, and yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so do I have to start back from the beginning again? So like.
So anyway, no. Come on.
Can I go get my strife? Okay. So again, he printed it out, and he had problems with the holes. So I went back to Tinkercad, fixed the holes to make them smaller, and then a Xander's Thing Thursday came up, and I'm like, what am I gonna do today? And then this came. Boom. And then there'll be an even larger one at some point.
Yeah, it was funny because Xander actually called Joel out in that video. He said, "Hey Joel, as of now, this is the largest rocket." And because Joel is planning to Gmax Xander's rocket, he's just a very busy man. I don't know how that guy actually
does stuff.
Survives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, I may be wrong. It may not have been what I heard. I thought it was 123 Design that had. Riley says hi, Xander and Glenn. Yeah, we haven't seen the baby in so long. I forget what she looks like. Hint, hint. She's talking apparently already. Don't worry, as she gets older, we'll start doing shout outs to her. Oh. I don't even know if these X carriages are gonna work. Like, I haven't even checked the bearings and stuff, the bearing fitment, but I'm bolting parts onto it. So was that the whole story? Did you cover everything?
No, I did not cover my robot. This robot does not need feet, so just don't spam in the chat that it needs feet.
Spam in the chat that it needs feet.
Don't spam in the chat that it needs feet.
Can I tell the whole story? Because can I call you out?
No, it depends. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, Xander does not take things.
That's a bad thing.
He gets to a point, and then he's like, that's good enough.
That's a bad thing.
And I'm the kind of person that likes to take things one step further or 10 steps further.
This was only my second model.
So he makes this, which said needs feet.
Stop!
He made this model, and it's good. I like it. But I said to him, I think it needs feet. My main concern was it standing up on the printer, but we ended up printing it laying down. But
it stands up fine.
He had feet. He went to falling over. And I said to him, I said, why don't you indent the chest? I don't want it like that. I want it like this. So, you know. Xander, think you could design a rocket to actually fly? It's funny you should bring that up because we actually talked about that in a Friday night group hangout one night.
Good.
If that was even possible, and apparently people are doing it. It's something I want to do.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're such a quitter.
I'm good. I'm just...
It's fun flying rockets. We do it with the Cub Scouts.
5 hours later, I've been doing this for 6 hours.
Yeah, he just gives up on stuff, you know, and it's like, you know, see, yeah, it needs feet. Robots have feet. Look, let me show him this.
Can I be like print and play where
you high-five the monitor?
Yeah.
God, if you guys haven't seen that video, I don't know if you guys know, James was in the chat earlier, but look up print and play on YouTube. Or there's a reaction video on our channel that will take you right to his video. I'm not even going to tell the story because it'll give it away. Just go watch it. It's funny. It's hysterical.
Ryan gave it away.
Yeah, well, we're not Ryan. Oh, I put it as a challenge to you, Xander.
No, no.
Well, I guess you'll have to get in line right after the challenge that Joel gave him to learn fusion, and he just doesn't do it.
No, I want to.
And you know, of all the people for him to not disappoint, I can't believe that he's disappointing Joel.
I'm trying, but it's so hard for me to draw.
Joel has been nothing but amazing to us. I mean, he has just been.
It's so hard for me to figure it out from like. You just grabbing the shapes.
Yeah, if anybody knows like a really good basic tutorial for fusion, something that he could start with. I was following the Lars Christensen, I think his last name is.
And I did not understand.
And yeah, he couldn't grab that. And he's very hard to teach. I have a very hard time teaching him because he already knows everything.
You know what, Rover? Challenge not accepted. Thank you.
You're not allowed to not accept challenges. You have to take. You know what's gonna be the funnest part about this project? Figuring out what all those screws are in that bowl because I just put them all in one bowl.
I am a busy man.
Oh yes, he's busy playing Roblox.
No, I am busy. I have 3 towers named after me.
You have what?
I have 3 towers in New York City named after me.
I don't know what that means.
Donald Trump can have 3.
Oh, he's got more than 3, but
oh.
you don't have anything named after you.
This is called the Xander bot now.
That's a Xander bot?
Yeah.
That's why it's unfinished.
I will whack you upside the head, little boy.
Yeah, you'll probably never finish.
I'm turning my computer on right now.
Watch lots of Makers, Muse, Fusion 360 tutorials. Yeah, I don't really like that guy, Makers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Angus was totally not what I expected. You know, because sometimes the people on their videos are not the same as in real life. And for some reason, I pictured Angus to be kind of like a wiry, jittery kind of guy. He's not. He's very mellow, and he went to sign Xander's shirt, and
he messed up my shirt.
Well, the pen kind of dried up, and he was so apologetic, and I'm like, great, now you ruined his shirt, and he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm kidding, you know, like, I don't know. He didn't get my sense of humor, but really a great guy, Tolerated me stalking him in the street. It was awesome. So, what? Unsubbed. No, we went to the meetup when we were in New York. We went to the meetup the Thursday before Maker Faire, and we were walking in, and he was just standing in the street talking to Pyro and I think Uncle Jesse was standing there. I can't remember now. But, like, I just kind of went over and I said, look, I don't want to be that guy, but I had to come meet you, you know? And he's like, no, it's fine, you know? And, I mean, it felt weird. Like, I was a little starstruck. I'll admit that. I was a little starstruck. But, very cool guy. So.
Joel, too.
Yeah, Joel. I can't say enough nice things about Joel. We owe Joel a lot because we were pretty young, and
that's why we're making a plan.
I reached out to Joel via email, and I just said, I'm just hoping you can give me a little bit of advice on how to grow my channel, how to promote my channel without being rude about it, you know, without pushing. Oh, look at you getting fancy. What'd you put that together with? Glue? Well, that's awesome.
I hold it for
10 seconds?
10
All right,
seconds.
You're a maker. All right.
Hey.
So,
I'm a maker Faire.
But, so, you know, and he never replied to my email. He just went to Facebook and posted a link on his Facebook. Hey, go check out these guys, father and son team, whatever. And boom, we were getting subscribers.
That
weekend. Everything.
That weekend, we grew from 33 to 75.
That's correct. Over a weekend, 33 to 75. So, and I mean, everything he touches just turns to gold.
Just spam the subscribe button. Spam it.
But I mean, I didn't ask him. Like, I didn't say, "Hey, could you promote me?" I just wanted to know if he had any secrets. You know.
Secrets.
And apparently, his secret is for him to just post, and then everybody does what he says. By the way, the bearing's gonna fly out.
Oh dear Lord! Wait a bearing. I want to make a fidget spinner.
Pig. No, you're not touching this bearing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's just done little things like that. He's tweeted for us. He entered our contest. He entered to win our contest, which went out on Twitter, and like all of a sudden we just got this huge influx from that.
No, Justin, I think Thomas Sandler is started 3D printing on YouTube.
Yeah, no, Joel has only been doing it for I think about 3 years. I think is what he said.
2.
Is it only 2? Yeah, it's not as long as you think. You know, like it's amazingly short. Tom has definitely been on a long time. Angus has been on a long time. So.
I think it was Thomas Sandler who.
Yeah,
started
it's as far as meeting Angus, it
was crazy.
Well, it may not. He flew to New York on his own dime. He didn't have a sponsor. Nobody flew him in. He flew in, and to come from Australia is ridiculously. And I forget how much he said the plane tickets were, but it was stupid. It was like
ridiculous,
like $1,400 a piece, and him and Lady Muse was there. So, and plus you're on the plane for like a day. So, Joel will be at Murph this year. Which, if you're not familiar with Murph, that is the Midwest Rep Festival. It is takes place in Goshen, Indiana. It's probably the only thing that takes place in Goshen, Indiana. It's mostly Amish and RV manufacturers, and that is in March. It's the end of March. So that's awesome, and tickets to that are free, which is awesome. But Joel will be there. I do not believe that Angus will make his way in. There has been some rumors of some other. Stop jumping around! You're shaking everything.
To be honest, I did get Angus and the Maker Noob mixed up.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. In the beginning, I used to call Joe the Maker Noob. I used to call him 3D Printer Noob. So you know, we all get to mess up once in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can get off work for Murph. Well, you just have to. I mean, it's early enough now that you just say, "Hey, I'm really sick the last weekend of March." So, Tony, no, it's not put back together yet. I'm still working on taking it apart. I did look. I put these. All right, somebody school me right now because I can't remember what is that piece called. That piece.
Quadruple bearing.
No, it's a nut. It's a threaded insert.
Bearing nut.
No. Somebody school me. What's that called?
School. Get schooled, boy.
Yeah, school me. I don't ever mind learning.
Get schooled.
So, I have to open this. Hopefully that's not loud.
Quadruple nut.
I can't remember.
Lead screw nut.
I don't know about that. You bad, Glenn. Really bad. Well, you know, at least you're giving them enough notice. Lead screw nut. Is that really what it's called?
Lead screw nut.
That just seems too easy. It's got to have some kind of weird technical name. I need to hit this thing with a hammer. I can't get these out of here.
Undertale.
Do you know Undertale? You could do it on your future channel. It must be a game. That's for you.
Yes. No, I've never heard of it. I've heard of it, but it really just never... No.
Alright, I have a question for the audience. Is anybody watching right now? Well, is anybody watching right now? No. Anybody who is watching right now, do you own an A8? You have an Anet A8?
I do.
You don't. I do. You have a Fabricator Mini.
I do.
You almost had this. I almost gave this to Xander. I was actually going to upgrade it and then...
But then
it's actually a 4-star 8mm lead screw nut. Okay, well that... Yeah, okay.
Boom.
Alright. I'll take that.
I got it.
Right now, 8 active 3D printers, 2 filament giveaways. Oh, you need to email me all those links. John's got 2 A8s. All right. Cool. That's cool. No 3D printer here yet. See above. Okay. That's all right. You know, at least you're out there getting as much information as you can. I spent actually a couple of years researching before I finally pulled the trigger. Nope, a self-built Prusa clone. That's cool. And of course, yeah, the Anet E10 that you won. What is your? How do you feel about that E10, Justin? Because I watched a lot of reviews on it, and it was pretty mixed. I'm asking too many questions here.
How much is the E10?
Brass trapezoidal. I think that's actually the word I heard, John. Trapezoidal. That sounds familiar to me. 1 printer running, 2 printers broken. That still counts. That sounds right. Again, my A8's been broken now for...
In the fabricator.
Yeah, his fabricator is really, really, really slow. And it doesn't have a parts cooling fan, so we're working on that too.
It does
one. So here, check this out. We have a Noctua fan on our A8, and I hated the fact that it was brown. The fact that it was brown bothered me, so I designed and printed this awesome cover for over the top of it. Can you see that? I know it's kind of far away, but I do have a mono print, but need main board cables power supply for it. Yeah, Ryan from Technology Nerd 18 sent me a printer bot Smalls.
And it is lost in shipping.
And FedEx lost it. So it made it as far as Orlando, and we're only about an hour and a half from there, and in that hour and a half, gone. I'm not sure why I'm taking this apart, because I don't think I have to take this off. You guys have me so mesmerized with the conversation that I'm just taking stuff off I didn't have to.
Okay. Shut the door, Joey. Tracer.
Alright, I'm gonna have to hit this thing with a hammer to get that to
oh yay, hammer hitting. Yay.
But you're gonna sit here and entertain the people, and I'm gonna go off camera and do it so it's not loud. Yeah, I still have filament. There's still filament in here because I didn't have the patience to heat it up to get it out, but a little janky at first. I had to tweak it. The bed cord did bad after 30 hours requiring soldering and replacement. PEG prints need for the hot end. Yeah, we soldered our hotbed on this thing immediately. I had watched enough videos to know that connector that Anet uses stinks like poo, and
stinks a bit.
It does. And so I soldered that connection the day we were putting this thing together. I tell you what, that's a 10 and a half hour routing video that you should all I really just wanted it there for reference for everybody else. I think we did better on our Prusa build. I did it in pieces. Every chapter, every section, we did a different video. So, and some of them Xander was there for, and some of them he wasn't. He would give up on me.
Yep.
Like, I'm tired. I want to go swimming.
I want to go swimming. Swimming. Swimming is
All right, tell the people a cute story. Zach, you can sit there and pick No. What do I do with the hammer?
I'm just gonna cover my ears. Okay,
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Alright, Zach.
Okay, I have heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I do not play horror games. I'm sorry.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. What is that?
Bendy and the Ink Machine is this game. The storyline is like this.
What's it rated?
I'm not sure.
Xander's not allowed to play anything that's rated M for mature. I do let him play T for teen games, but I do not let him play M for mature.
My aim right now is for gang based.
Yeah, he wants gang beast, and
it's $20 off of Steam.
What's the Astroneer?
Astroneer, yeah.
He wants that.
It's
one.
teen. I do not play horror games. New. No matter what it's rated. New.
Minecraft, it rocks. I love Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
It's teen. Rated T for teen.
Yeah.
But
it's free on
Steam. Woo, I don't let Xander on Steam. He'd break me. He'd be like, can I have this, and can I have this, and can I have this?
It's free on Steam. Oh, now
Alright, this is what I was afraid of. Look at...
You break it?
No, these holes are significantly undersized. And they did say something about that in the print files.
Our new talk is video games now. What is Team Fortress 2?
Alright, you can, yeah, that's fine.
I am a disgrace to gamers.
It's just a disgrace.
What?
I didn't say anything.
You are rude. I have a rocket and I'm not afraid to use it. What's the sharpest end?
I have a bearing that doesn't fit. Oh, there it's going. It's going. I have to go out to the garage and put this on the hydraulic press.
I have 6 maker coins and I'm not afraid to use it.
Wow, that's really tight. Woo! Sorry if that was loud. That was a true reaction.
It is easy to break the bank quick on stream. Oh, oops, Steam.
It's easy to break the bank on stream, too.
Yeah. Oh.
Being a YouTuber is not cheap.
No.
And you gotta constantly buy stuff for content.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. Xander will entertain you with a song and dance.
No, it's Anderson Thursday.
Oh, I was hoping that was a plastic tip hammer. I don't have a plastic tip hammer.
So what other games that are free and not horror games that I actually know of?
Is that really loud?
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. I'm watching the chat. Okay, it's about.
You're watching the chat.
I am watching the chat. Okay, that's not loud.
Hey, you can't.
Well, this is fun. Dad's yelling at Zach for leaving a door open and. I'll draw Xander. Yay, fan art.
That'd be awesome.
Yay, fan art.
If you'd like pictures of them, I can give you pictures of them.
No, it's okay. No.
I have this great picture of him when he was a baby.
No.
You're touching me.
Because You need to add Xander's Sing songs theme song button to the hotbox so it plays when you leave the camera.
That is a catchy tune. That guy did such an amazing job. I might have to go back and tip him again.
Bruce said, "I have my volume down and heard it at my house. LOL."
I have my volume down and heard it at my house. Oh, the hammering. Yeah, Butch lives like 6 feet away from me.
6 feet?
All right, maybe a little further than that. What did I do with the mouse? Somebody's emailing us.
Oh, is it fan mail?
Oh, no, it's work related.
What? Thomas Bub.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those spam.
Bam.
They get hold of our contact form on our business site. All right, keep talking to the people.
It's Xander's Thing Thursday. Where's the button?
Xander's Thing Thursday.
Okay, where's the button? No, I'm just kidding.
We did actually, we did toy with the idea of making Xander a sound effect box to give him something to do because he never talked in any of the streams. So now he's starting to talk.
Time to clear the print bed and start some more parts.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm actually not printing tonight. I was gonna, but I was printing parts for the hot box before.
We have never printed the cute Darth Vader.
No, it's like 16 hours, and I don't want to devote that kind of time.
Oh, yeah.
It's something that could very possibly break when you take it off the bed. Now I'm taking parts off that I just put on, much like when we originally built the printer.
Yeah. That's very bad instructions.
Because I gotta go beat this other bearing in.
Butch, cover your ears.
Five Nights at Freddy books. Oh, I've never seen that Five Nights at Freddy.
I would rather play Bendy and the Ink Machine, all the chapters at once, than play one Five Nights at Freddy's game.
How bad could it really be?
Five Nights at Freddy's, I've heard it is really bad.
And scary.
Yes. Yes.
No one wanna play that.
No. No. You would have to pay me more than possibly $500 for playing a horror game. But I do not take that well.
I don't generally leave Xander by himself on films or on camera, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, look, I just came back.
Yeah.
These are significantly heavier than the factory ones. I mean, I don't remember what I set the infill to on this, but it's crazy.
I'll try to show on my channel. What?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, that's
okay. You won't get one. You won't get a view for mine. I don't like watching horror games either. I would watch Dan TDM's Benny and the Ink Machine and look at the comments. I would just listen to it.
Xander doesn't handle scary things very well.
me either.
Zach either.
I just look at the comments. Oh, the books. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Xander doesn't know how to read.
Yeah. So let's go with that.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, look, he's coming up here.
What?
He's throwing up the horse here.
Yeah. You're bumping into me with your chair.
You! I can't go. I'm imprisoned here. We've been doing this for 2 hours.
Has it been 2 hours? That was our cutoff.
Just before.
Oh, sorry. I see I'm spiking audio for that.
Go back over there.
Yes, I will.
Bye.
I would go back over there, but you don't talk enough when I go over there.
I do talk enough. I do. I talk about stuff like
Y motor.
the Y motor, the Chinese thing. So what necessarily are the books, Riley?
Yeah, the delay is pretty terrible.
I don't like the delay.
I missed your comment back there, Justin. So I've got to know, have you had trouble with MakerGeek's Filament too? I had to cancel due to it clogging my hot end too much. All right, first I want to ask you a question before I let you in on my opinion on that. Did you print at the recommended temperature, which is something ridiculous like 235 degrees for PLA? Use a steel bar clamp to press the parts in. Yeah, I know, John, but my garage is like kind of a distance from the house, and then my tools are way down at the other end. It's like, it would be like a 10-15 minute trip. Okay, so you did print at 235. All right, so I also canceled my Maker's Geek subscription. In fairness, I did tell them that the only reason I was canceling was because I had too much filament. But I can't get good quality prints out of their filament. I don't like it. Hey, Bob. A little late, but better late than never.
Okay, who's there, Riley? Delay joke.
Using an original E3D hot end. Yeah, that's there's definitely something wrong with their filaments, and I almost didn't order from them at all, because if you go out and research the company, they get terrible reviews. Apparently their customer service is really bad. Now, when I canceled my subscription box, they responded back right away and canceled it and stuff. But Bottoni?
Batoni? Baloney?
Clogs happen.
Batoni?
I got this month's box. So, John, you're having issues with Maker Geeks as well?
Batoni who?
Internet Dad sending links via Funkin contact page separated by printer then filament. That is fantastic. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, they seem to have been good at canceling too. Yeah, almost like they just know it's gonna happen. I don't know. I wanted to support them. Made in the U.S., small company, but I don't know. I just can't get good results out of it. And I have 4 rolls of it sitting here. I have the ice cream, the mint ice cream and the peach ice cream, which are 2 colors I'll probably never use anyway. But
let's do this challenge. AIO Robotics.
All right, quick. Name all the brands of filament you have tried.
AIO Robotics.
Definitely AIO Robotics. Hatchbox. Protopasta. Inland. eSun. Polymaker. Love that Polymaker Polylight PLA. That stuff it laid down like butter.
I
don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Color Fab, Robo, Polyalchemy from Printed Solid, and then some of the stuff out of the Maker Box. I don't know if I could even. I'd have to really do some digging to name all the stuff out of Maker Box, but is that a decent enough list?
Upcord? Pooch?
Now, no, I have not tried Repcord's filament yet. I know
Repcord has filament?
Bad. I've not tried his filament yet. I just haven't ordered any.
Filament?
I have so much filament. Yeah, I have so much filament sitting over here that I've just been trying not to buy anything unless I specifically need something. But
we need something.
Justin, you said same here that you like the idea of the box. Only company I know of that does it. Are you not familiar with MakerBox? Like, you don't get full rolls, but you get samples. It's only $20 a month.
MakerBox is awesome.
And it's awesome.
It's a team of 2.
Well, now it's a team of 3.
3.
All right, all right.
Stop.
Give me a second here, and we'll.
Riley hasn't finished the joke.
All right. I can't control that.
Okay. Okay. Go on.
Get your fill on. All right, I'm gonna put Zyltech. Yeah, I tried Zyltech as well.
Zyltech.
Okay, so you do know about MakerBox, Justin. I'm gonna post a link anyway because that's my referral link, and that does help me. If I refer 3, I get 1 free. Yeah, the projects. Let's see. The first project that came in my Maker Geeks box was what? We didn't do it. It was bearing. Oh, it was a spool holder.
Yeah,
it was a spool holder. We didn't build it because I hang my spools on that PVC pipe right there, or I have the holder over the Prusa. The second one, because we only did 2 months worth. The second one was the laser pointer that you turn the crank. We haven't done it yet, but I plan to. It was cool. And it was a nice laser pointer that it came with. Great to mess with the cat.
Where is that cat?
Don't worry about the cat.
I want to worry about the cat.
You just worry about our peoples.
I want to worry about the cat.
Worry about the
No,
right, what he said.
Cat.
I'll fire you and hire Zach.
The cat. Katniss will be your co-host.
Yeah.
The cat has been my co-host.
I know.
I am.
That cat may have been in more videos than you have.
What?
What?
Ow.
Because I film them when you're sleeping.
What? You do everything when I'm sleeping.
I do all the fun. I do all the fun Minecraft videos while you're asleep.
No. No.
So how are you, Bob? I haven't heard from you in a while. I guess the last time I heard from you is when you said you got the sticker. Xander got a drone, chase the cat. Xander does want a drone.
I want a drone.
I don't know. Xander wants a drone so bad he came to me and said that Joel, the 3D maker, 3D printing nerd, getting late, I'm tired, had reviewed a drone on his Technically Nerdy channel.
It's only $50.
It's only $50, and he gave it pretty good reviews. That's not what I took away from the video. He literally said it's okay for a toy, but any wind and it's going to get blown away.
Oh, so you watched the...
I haven't tried Poly Max PLA. I'm going to, because I really like this Poly Light. And if Polymaker does as well as on the other filaments as they did on this one, and I'm bad with names. I'm bad with names, so their names are escaping me. But we met 2 of the Polymaker guys at New York Maker Faire. We probably talked to them probably 3-4 hours total over the 2 days, and they were really awesome. So I got the Parrot Swing at Walmart for $35. We actually talked to, I'll call him a drone expert at Orlando Maker Faire, and asked them for their opinion. And the guy said to me, "Have you bought him a $30 one from Walmart yet?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "That's where I'd start." Ah, so look at that. We got bearings.
Yeah, we're finally
the nut
somewhere.
And a motor.
Very easy to control.
The motor's in line. Oh, I'm pretty excited.
I guess Xander will have to print a drone from... You did? People
Daniel
are so
Nore,
difficult.
no, I don't know how to say his last name. Is it Nori or Nore?
Nori!
I didn't know that he designed a drone. I will have to go and check that out, because I was looking on...
You people are so difficult.
I was looking on Thingiverse. He wants to just go to the store and buy one. See, okay, we're just going to get this out in public right now. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. He doesn't want to make anything.
I've made.
He wants to just go to the store and buy one. And it's like, let's build one.
You can't go to the store and buy this. You can't go to the store and buy this.
Exactly. So you should make more stuff.
You can't go to the store and buy this. I made this.
Make it.
Harley has a drone in the lake.
Yeah. Was that the first flight that he made, Bucks, or it was pretty early on, right?
I love turtles.
Did he just walk on the camera and say, I like turtles?
He said, I love turtles. I like turtles.
I love turtles.
Go away.
Yes, it was. It was the first.
I love zebras.
It was the first flight. I knew it was a really early on flight. That's sad.
How much was the drone? Is it like a really good drone, or was it?
No, it was not the first flight. All right, somebody's lying to us.
Someone's lying.
Which one of you two are fibbers?
Okay, I got
Xander. New challenge: make a drone.
Hi.
You want? I told him. I said, if you want a drone, you make it, and you can have a drone.
Yeah.
Because when he asked about the $50 one, I said, well, is that really what you want? Yeah. I said, well, that money's burning a hole in your pocket. I said, you were planning on using your money, right? And he's like, oh.
Sure. Oh, $100 drone. Oh. Seriously, Harley?
$100 drone in the lake.
You go on your first flight and you drive your drone like do on this old woman on the street, and then you just drop into a lake. What is wrong with you, Harley?
Hi, Harley. Stop it, Zach. The laser not jumping through the screen and.
All right, just for the record, I'm not actually hammering the bearings. I wedged the bearing up in there. I put this on a board and hammered the plastic. I did not hit my bearings with a hammer. I have yet to see Xander pick up a screwdriver to build a printer or printer part. He just looks to do. Well, Bob, you know, in fairness, I did tell him that he could take the other one apart, and then I just got so into doing it. I just got so into working on it that I didn't let him. So
I picked up a screwdriver.
He did. If you go back and watch our build videos, he did help out building both the A8 and the Prusa.
I did help, and then I did help with the fabricator. I did help with the fabricator.
Yes, you did help cut the box open and take it out. There wasn't really any assembly on
No, I helped getting the fabricator. Oh my god, look at that hot end.
It's a little dirty. They get that way. They get plastic on them.
A little dirty?
But we're going to replace that whole assembly.
Yeah.
Well, it's now 10:10. Are we going to go much longer?
I don't think.
Go to 10:30?
Sure.
Alright, we'll go another 20 minutes.
Whoa,
I'm having a good time, but I'm really tired. I was up early this morning and in the attic all day and moving furniture for the office. And
thank God there's nice.
The ladies who work in our office decided that they didn't like sitting with their backs to the door. Plus, their monitors were visible when the different vendors would come in. So we
thank God there's no school.
We spend the majority of the day working everything over. And
oh yay! It's them doing whole bigger coin thing that we.
Nobody else can see what you're talking about.
The whole. I don't care. You should. I don't know. It was not the first flight out in public. Yes, it was. And
out in public. Yes. It was, and
yeah.
I lost control because we had two flying at the same time. Oh, sure, that's what it was.
Sure.
You should see what a hot end looks like once you wad 50 grams of plastic around it.
Sure, Harley,
Vote time
yes.
for Xander. Build a drone or buy a drone. Pop vote in chat. I don't know. It's not a very big audience. Maybe I should put it. I'll put it out on Twitter.
No,
I will make that.
No.
I will make that poll on Twitter.
No.
Yeah, let's.
No. Please,
Stop. We're going to. I'm going to go put that poll up on Twitter. I know this is riveting video. Watching me tweet things.
I'm never gonna get a drone now.
Oh, you guys are too kind retweeting our feed. I appreciate that.
I'm never gonna get a drone.
Not unless you build it, because you know the community's going to tell you to build it.
Stop!
For some reason, Twitter is taking a break. I don't know. It's like...
Yes, thank you.
Build a drone,
no!
Then you can print new parts when you fly into the side of the house.
No.
Can you print a new house, though? That's...
No. What the heck is that?
Oh, Wonder Woman dollar.
I don't like that dollar.
Alright. I've never done a poll on Twitter, ever, in my whole life, so this will be fun. So...
These fail tremendously.
Should Xander...
No.
I'm sorry if this is really loud, because my face is right at the mic.
No.
Should Xander build a drone? I can't type like this. Or buy a drone.
No.
Is that a good way to word it? Should Xander build a drone or buy a drone?
No. No, I don't like this.
If he is to get, if I can't spell, get one. Okay, and then I'm going to add a poll. Choice number 1. Print and build.
No.
Choice number 2. Buy with own money.
Oh. No.
Buy with Dad's money.
No.
All right, we're gonna see how you guys really feel about
No.
this. Poll length 1 day.
What are the second
Let's go
ones?
2 days.
What are the second ones? Please?
All right, guys, it's live on Twitter.
I will give you a sign maker coin if you.
So if he gets more on
ones.
the buy, does he get it then? Oh yeah, well I put 2 options: buy with his own money or buy with my money. So if enough people vote that I should buy him one, I'll go buy him one.
Please.
But being that my whole Twitter is nothing but makers, I have a feeling I know how it's gonna go. If you build it, you can spend more money on nicer motors and electronics. Yeah, my next door neighbor has one that he paid about $300 for it out of China, and it's really pretty nice. But
I will give you a signed maker coin if you choose.
Really, where are you gonna get a maker coin from? Look at that, it's already 100% build and print.
If you choose
All right, poll closed. Oh. And I'm the first one.
Banned from the stream. No. No, this is gonna turn out terribly. Please, Joel, save me.
Joel? Joel's not gonna... You think that Joel will tell you that I should buy you one?
Tony Ryan, you chose the second one. Why does it say 100%?
Hey, look, I just came back.
Rover. Yes. 20%. Yes, let's go. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3.
If I win 2 drones, you will get one. Oh, that is so kind of you.
Wow.
I told you, people love to give Xander stuff, and I don't know why that is. People just love to give him stuff.
Number 3. Make balls great again.
All right, I have to. At some point, I got to take this whole assembly apart. I gotta flip. All right, let's move this over here.
So I can just
so you can watch her. I gotta be able to see what I'm showing. So I put cable chain on here, and I like cable chain, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave cable chain on for the. So I think you're talking to all makers here, Xander.
Number 3. Number 3.
I really like the cable chain, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on here. Yeah, but it's still 71% building your own.
I don't care. 29%.
I could be wrong, of course. It's all right. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean,
Please
it's gonna be.
let me have Twitter so I can vote for one.
No. Yeah, let me ask you guys that. I mean, there's a few of you still in here watching.
Oh.
Xander wants a Twitter account. Xander is 11 years old. His mother and I, we're pretty against it.
Okay, now they're
use a Dremel to remove chain. I could just pop it off. I mean, it just comes apart.
No, now I'm at 22%.
But I don't think that Xander should have a Twitter account. I mean, he promises me that he'll only have people on there like Joel Telling and, you know, some of his true fans, but I just think that there's the opportunity for a lot of bad stuff to come across his feed, and I'm not no Twitter till 21. There you go.
Till 21.
I kind of agree.
Till 21.
Yeah. And he's not talking like 2021, he's talking when you're 21.
What? Okay, I understand Facebook. What?
No, Twitter can have just as much bad stuff on it, dude.
But still, vote number 3 or number 2. I'm completely fine with number 2, but not number 1.
How much money do you have put away right now?
I have $55.
No, that's not going to buy you a great drone, but
it's not going to buy me a
starter drone.
Yeah. So please, do the 3rd or 2nd one.
I have to drill these out. These holes are a little tight. I want to be hammering everything together.
I'm really nervous.
You're nervous over a Twitter poll?
Yes.
It's not like you're running for president.
Well, still, it feels like it.
Okay, poll retweeted. Of course, I have no followers. Is that really true? You have no followers? Everybody should have followers. I'm really bad about following people. So, like, if you follow us and I'm not following you, yell at me.
No, why did you have
35 followers?
Why did you put that he should build his own drone? Now they're all gonna vote the top.
That doesn't say that. It says should Xander build a drone or buy a drone?
Look at it.
Of course, he should build his own drone.
No maker coin.
Yeah, anybody, seriously, anybody that follows us on Twitter, or if you have a budding, well, I guess even if it's not a budding, if you have a big YouTube channel, whatever, if you have a channel that you want to promote, please just, if I don't follow you or sub to you, send me a message and shake me. I'm really bad about following people, so, I mean, unless you don't want me following you, then, you know, but, yeah. Surprised Pooch didn't come in tonight. I've removed people from my Twitter because of language and videos. Yeah, I feel you. I do the same. I promise my stuff will be clean. I don't talk religion or politics online because it makes me depressed. So
depressed.
And you know, I'm gonna say this publicly. I'm a huge Adam Savage fan. I love his work, but I feel that he posts entirely too much stuff that's political. It makes me sad. So, if you want giveaway info, follow me. All right, that means I gotta find you on Twitter. I've really kind of given up on Facebook.
You do it, did it?
No, that you just. Oh, I don't shop at Walmart. That's to John, by the way, John Mack.
What is that?
It's a drone for $35. The Parrot Swing. All right, I'll go check my local Walmart tomorrow. Yeah, Facebook seems like a place to brag. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into politics, but for some reason, the majority of my friends, the people that I follow on Facebook, the people who I truly know, not just random people, have opposite beliefs of what I do, well, religiously and politically. And we've never had a fight. We have very meaningful conversations, friendly. We could still go out to lunch afterwards, but it just gets to be, it's too much. It just drags me down and makes me depressed. So that's why I chose.
Went down after the election.
We don't talk about politics.
Sorry.
But that is why I vowed to talk about neither. With Twitter and with Fun King, I believe that everybody gets to believe what they want to and support the candidates that they want to, and we all get to be friends.
We all get to be friends.
Politics equals a bad conversation. Absolutely. I mean, yeah. Yep, exactly. I know exactly what you're saying. We do all have one, and some people are them. But I can have an intelligent conversation about anything, and I'm very open-minded. Even if I know something and 100% I'm sure of what I know is right, I will always listen to somebody else's opinion because it may teach me something, or it may just give me another way to look at stuff.
Where's the poll?
Not
the poll.
Andrew Sink got Wolfenstein too. 70, 10, 20. You're still losing. You're still building a drone.
Okay, so it's basically...
The benefit to working, you guys can't see it in the camera. I have yellow plastic all over me now.
So
it goes with the
pretty much
outfit.
30 against 70.
Well, if you look at it, that's 7 people, 1 person, 2 people. It's 20. It's 10 votes. 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 All equals vote Xander. Rover, you said that you sent me a message. Sent you a Twitter message. I didn't get it.
About what?
Let me refresh. Sometimes Twitter hangs a little bit. It's better than Facebook, but it's a first-person shooter where you run around killing Nazis.
Oh.
The original one was awesome. Yeah, I have no messages in Twitter. And I'm not a diva. I reply to all my messages. I'm trying to get Xander better about replying to all of his comments, but
I read them. Oh, it broke.
Perspectives are always a good thing to have. Yep, I don't friend folks on Facebook unless I know them. I'm the same way, and I follow them on Facebook if they don't post original stuff. The like and share posts drive me crazy. Oh, my favorite posts on Facebook are, like, oh, please post this to your timeline for 10 minutes if you're my friend. Yeah. Boop, not your friend anymore. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
10 views, 10 votes. You got 100% response. That's because you guys are awesome. We love our followers. You know, again.
I don't when they vote against
again, I'm
me.
very.
Are you kidding me?
I am. We now have 11 votes. I am very introverted. I don't do well in crowds of people.
Who did it?
Generally,
this
if you
time?
see me in a social setting, I'll have my back to the wall just for a security thing. Renaissance Tinker Dork. Shoot me a DM. Can you shoot me a DM on Twitter so that I can, because I'm lazy. Load Twitter USS Rover. But I have, like, in real life, I have a very small handful of friends, and those friends are very important to me, not because it's a small handful, but because I've selected them. So if
you're selected,
yeah. So if you're my friend, if in real life, if we're friends, it means you've got a very good matching personality to me.
Butch, no.
Yeah, Butch. I don't know if he's still in here. I haven't seen him. You know, well, the whole Martin clan. Yeah, I'll find you. Renaissance Tinker Dork. It feels weird calling people that, but it is the names that you chose. Are we following John? No, we are now. Oops. Yep, now we are. I'm pretty sure we're following Justin. Yes, we are. Except for I don't know how to use Twitter. A computer guy, but you know, I never really used Twitter.
Oh, they're still on.
All right. Now we're following you. So I'm gonna butcher this first name, but I'm gonna try. Is it Derain?
Which one?
Renaissance Tinker Dork. I want to know how to say his first name.
Derain.
You have to give me the. It's not Derain. I mean, maybe just a different.
Derain.
I don't know. Give me the Hooked on Phonics version of it.
Hooked on Phonics version.
Joe Mike gets a little introverted. That is true. So you may call me Rennie if you like. 3D Maker New. Well, if you're good with that, I'm good with that. Again, I'm really bad with names. I won't admit that, and I'm trying to get better about. I know it,
Darian.
I'm trying to get better about telling people that I forgot their name, and sometimes I just stumble through it. It's the whole introverted thing. But Darian. So Rennie, I will work on that, I suppose, because of the whole Renaissance. But whatever you prefer, I'm good with. Darian. Okay. So whatever you prefer, I'm good with, and I will work on remembering it. It's always easiest for me when people like John Mack have his name as John Mack. But
yes, Xander. Yes, I did it. Yay!
And
what?
I don't know. That held that message for some reason. I guess because it looks spammy, but
Ooh.
But yeah, for anybody listening that doesn't know, and I'm sure that you guys do, I'm Glenn. Everybody knows who Xander is, but I'm Glenn. Give me a second. I'm gonna go hammer this and be right back. Oh, off with the head. I think your brother got bored of us and went downstairs.
Okay, guys, I'll give you my cat if you vote for the third one.
You'll give him what?
I'll give him my cat.
You're gonna give away our cat?
Yes, I want you to vote the third one.
You're a jerk.
I don't care. Vote the third one today or the second. I will give away our cat. Or not the cat, because I really like my cat, but I really want a drone. Nobody wants the cat. What do you mean nobody wants the cat?
Good, my cat's awesome.
What do you mean nobody wants the cat? There's something wrong with you, Tony. I just want you to know that.
My cat is my favorite child. My boys argue all the time on who's the favorite, and I always say it's the cat.
It's always me.
Already voted, sorry. Too late, Xander, I voted as built.
The My cat is only a
Kittens
year
are
old.
nice, only problem is they grow up to be cats. Oh, my cat is so sweet. She was a rescue. She's only like, she's rated about a year. No, she's just over a year old now, but she's so sweet.
Okay, I'll give you a signed shirt.
Nobody wants your autograph.
Brr.
Why are you squishing me again?
Because you put on that.
We have I have a big, large, detached garage, and in that garage I have an apartment that I built for my mother-in-law, and then she moved. And now my mom is temporarily living in it until her new place is
Calm
done.
down.
You can hear it at my house. But when my mom gets her house built and moves out, we are going to turn that apartment into a studio.
Yeah.
So we can have like an awesome film studio.
And I can
this area is nice, but it's very small. So like the arm of my chair hits the desk, so I can't move over anymore, which I guess with the chat right there it works out, but and then he sits on that big chair and it bumps into me.
Oh, it's past 10.
Is it past 10:30?
Yeah.
Tired? Time to cheat veg? What? Are you saying we should stop? I'm pretty tired.
I don't want.
I don't want to stop either. This is a fun group. We didn't actually expect anybody to show up because we didn't do any advertising on this. We just kind of threw it together last minute.
Shadow Wolf should. I don't know where he is.
I mean, I feel like all I did tonight was make a bigger mess than we already had going on in here, but
yeah.
But the X is put together. Look at that. Except for I gotta get this cable chain off of here and
Voting for bot right.
voting bot. Xander.
You mean the poll? Then
Very evil grin. Tweeted you a picture of my cat. Oh, my cat's actually been on our feed before. She's in some of the videos. Aww. That's like a ferocious tiger right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be like the cat lady. I had 8 cats at one point. My cat kept having kittens.
If you're talking about the poll thing, vote the second or third.
No. No, he needs to learn to build one. That's the perfect motivation to learn CAD.
No.
I totally agree. I think that if he had a project that was true to his heart, that he would learn Fusion. I don't think that when you sit down to learn something like Fusion 360, that if I say to you, oh, you need to design this. Well, Lars does a great tutorial, but it's designing a LB connector for conduit. So I went through it. Okay, it gave me some pointers. Then when I sat down to learn, I mean, the little stand I did, this little thing here, that was really easy. Obviously, I just drew a shape and extruded it. That could have been a Tinkercad project. But when I did the pie case, and I'm running into frustrations. There's things that are annoying me, but that's all right. You can sit there sour faced.
We have a new.
I want to record you doing that, so every time I get a tweet, it says that. We have a new tweet. Instead of that whistle on my phone, it's going to be you saying. I guess I did record you saying that now that I think about it. I am totally going to extract that out of this video. That's my new tweet notification. We have a new tweet. Need is the motivation for invention. Need equals strong. See, these people are so smart. Raspberry Pi 3 powered drone. Is that actually I suppose it is an option. But I mean, is that like a normal thing? Are there drones out there that are run off of a Pi? And would an Arduino do the same thing? Because you can get a very, well, I guess Pi Zeros are small. I always just do the big Pi.
Thingy? It's a CR10 3D.
I might already be doing that one. Let's see. I really want a CR10. I have been, yeah, I have 16 entries into that already. I can't enter this again for a few more hours. Every Wednesday, I have been filling out the form for GearBest, asking for a CR10 for review. And they've only replied back twice, but both times they pretty much told me to, you know, they told me to go buy it from...
Where's the poll?
From Banggood.
No, 77% build.
Now at 77% build. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't go find the poll. There it is. Does this show me who voted? Because that would be fun. No, it doesn't, does it? That'd be fun if I could see who voted what. But I guess then it's not, you know, then people would be a little bit intimidated. Alt self.
Are you able to unvote something and then vote back to something?
You can change your vote.
Then change your vote now. To either.
Oh, you are.
3.
That's not how you get Moxie points.
Okay, Moxie points. I'll give you a signed rocket.
What are you gonna print those rockets on? Who are you?
I just want a drone with your money.
After my 2 A8, I also got a FTS and CR10. I really want a CR10 just because of the build volume. I mean, I'd much rather have a G-Create G-Max, but I just can't. I can't fathom paying that kind of money until I can figure out how to generate money. And I mean, we do have a Patreon, and you know, like I occasionally do beg. I mean, I don't blast it. I just have it there because a person had asked me about it, and I thought, well, okay. So, but it's not what I want. I mean, not that I don't want to be supported by the community, but I would.
If Xander builds a drone, Glenn has to build a big printer.
I could totally build a big printer. I almost built the AM8 bigger. I was going to order bigger extrusion and make it taller, but by the time I bought the smooth rods and the linear rods and everything to go with it, for the money I could have just bought a CR10. So, and I don't know if you guys know the Happy Extruder. If you check out his channel on YouTube, he took a CR10 and put 1,000mm uprights on it. And he's got it locked right now at 900mm in the firmware, just for safety. But he's working on making it a little bit more structurally sound, but that's pretty awesome. So, in fact, a guy came up to me at Orlando Maker Faire, and we were talking about 3D printing. For anybody that came in late and missed the story, when we had gone to Orlando Maker Faire, the 3D printing content was very minimal. But the very first building we went into, there was some ladies that have a chocolate company, and they use a 3D printer for making. They print and then they vacuum form over it to make the molds for chocolate. And they had just bought a Lulzbot Mini, and it wasn't running right. So I spent the whole weekend tweaking and tuning their printer, which was fun for me.
And they had an old version.
Yeah, they were running an old version of Cura, which I'd never used the old version. So that was a little bit of a learn for me, and I'd never touched a Lulzbot, so that was learned for me too. But is he sleeping? Okay. He is quiet. I totally forgot where I was going with that story. Where was I going? Oh, so a guy comes up to me and you know, because I was sitting there working on a 3D printer, they came up and they would ask about the printer. And so we started a conversation, and he said he had a CR10, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to get one. It's good for the volume and stuff. And he goes, yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that made his 6 feet tall. And I said, yeah, that's the Happy Extruder. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I said, yeah, that's Ron. I know him. He lives about a half an hour away from me. He was actually here yesterday, but you missed him. And he was like, and it's kind of hard to, when you're in a public situation like that, and you say to somebody, oh, I know him, it's kind of hard to not sound a little bit pompous. And I hope I didn't come across that way when I said it. But, you know, like, we should all know each other. You know, I mean, this community is not that big, and there's a lot of a wealth of information that can be shared amongst us. So we should all, you know one another. And but it was just kind of cool that he came and told me about something that not only did I already know about, I knew the guy that owned it. So it was fun. So I got to meet some people. Now somebody, and you know, I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out with this too. Somebody told me at the show that you can model. I'm trying to remember if he said that you could actually do full modeling or just extruding in Cura. He said that he's seen a video that, he's seen a video of somebody design a knob for something in Cura, and I'd never heard of that. So I have some 500mm rod and lead screws, but still designing my big printer. So okay, so 500mm, which is pretty exceptional. How big of a bed? How big of a bed are you going to go on that? Because that's kind of the place where I hang up, because I want a full heated bed, but I don't want to spend $1 million on it either.
We have a new tweet.
You said it better the first time. These tweets aren't necessarily about us. This is just every tweet that hits Twitter. So just watch your poll and watch yourself lose. Where'd it go? Oh, there. I really hate the delay. It's hard to hold a conversation. Yeah, stop with the chair. Stop with the chair. There's not much room back here.
Gimme.
I don't know. Do we leave the cable chain on or take it off? I just think cable chains are cool.
We should probably end.
Yeah, we keep saying that. Go 15 more minutes.
Sure.
I don't know. It's like everything stopped. Did it just stop? Tony, are you still there? I'm just curious how big of a bed you're going to put on that thing.
No, Justin.
Oh, there it goes. Parts will cost you as much as a kit. Yeah, that's what I...
Justin, no.
Are you leaving us, Justin? That's all right. I understand.
No.
Of course, you are further west than us, but it is getting late. Oh, I was planning on just using the standard Prusa size bed. Just wanted more Z height. It fit most my head into the build plate. Yeah, my only problem with going with more Z is you end up with, well, more wobble, but the potential of your models falling over. That's why I'm thinking if you can get a wider build plate, but I want to create YouTube building a large 3D printer. Only 7:44 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Well, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, now it's 10:44 here. The problem is I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. So.
Well, then let's...
What? Yeah.
Okay, roll call time. Who's still here?
Well, there's 12 people watching. So
and most of them aren't talking.
No, you know, that's just the way it is. Maybe they don't feel that they can contribute.
Just say hi.
Which is crazy. Anybody that's watching should say hi at some point. I sleep 2 to 4 hours a day. Are you kidding me? I am like the sleepingest person ever. If I don't get 8 hours, I'm a wreck. And yep. if I have too many days where it's short sleep, I get migraines.
Yep.
So Xander's a sleepingest person too. He loves sleep. He hates getting up in the morning. He's not a morning person. Zach's totally a morning person though. Gets up in a great mood. It's all energetic in the morning.
Now we know Harley, Tony, Rover are here.
If you want a bigger build plate, order a custom silicone heater and make one. Watch Irvin Miranda on his big printer.
You guys gotta say hi.
Yeah. But the question is can you build a big printer cheaper than you can buy the CR10? I mean, I've heard mixed reviews on the CR10 that it's got a not necessarily inconsistent, but the consistency is a little bit rough with it. But I get my printers dialed in, and then I don't ever move them. Like, I don't pick them up. I don't shift them. If something falls underneath it, too bad. I just don't need that anymore. So the A8 on the acrylic frame, I had actually considered bolting down to a piece of MDF, but hopefully with the aluminum frame, it'll be better. But I don't know. I'm a bang for the buck kind of guy, and if I could build a printer from scratch, which would be great for the experience. If I could build it cheaper, that would be fine. But if I can just buy a CR10 and be done with it, I want to be able to print the helmet in one piece. Is my biggest goal. And James from Print and Play has actually offered to print me the helmet and send it to me. So,
but that would be pretty expensive.
No, it wouldn't really be that bad. It's only coming out of Canada. But it's not the point. I want to make it. You know, like, that's what we got into this for. So electronics are going to cost the same regardless of build volume. That makes sense.
Can you guys just say hi?
CR10 Mini. What is the size of the CR10 Mini bed? I mean, I've seen the CR10 Mini, but I haven't looked into it. Is it smaller than the standard CR10, which is what, 300 by 300 by 400? CR10 now has a 500 by 500 by 500. That's the CR10S. Because that thing's like $700 now. Print helmets in two pieces. They need to fit tight and be able to open to get your head into anyway. Yeah, that's a valid point. Guess I could print it laying down then. That would be a lot less support. But I want full motorized.
Oh.
I mean, if you missed it, I'm looking for the Iron Man armor, and I want to motorize the faceplate. And you know, if anybody's watching this without audio, this is really funny. And now I've done it twice. Netnack, hello. I don't know if we've met yet. 300 by 220 by 300. So the CR10 Mini is just the old CR10 then? I mean, roughly? Because wasn't that I think it was 300 by 300 by 400 or 3 by 3 by 3. But so it's not really a mini. Pretty exciting.
Yep.
I mean the X-axis being built.
Oh. Nope. We haven't met yet.
Nope. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. We welcome you. We hope you enjoy our content. I hope you enjoy the fact that I just slammed the carriage over to the side.
We should probably end soon.
Yeah. I think we'll run this just till 11 o'clock, so 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna cut. Well, at 10:45, we said we were gonna go 15 more minutes, and it's now 10:50. That's only 5 minutes. So let's go put those away.
Okay.
But if you get the CR10, you will want to upgrade the hot end and extruder. Watch on his latest CNC kitchen. Yeah, the one that came across, it was earlier today, wasn't it? By putting an E3D. I just think every printer should have an E3D hot end. They just do well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that I like to like when we built our A8, this one, we vowed that we would not modify it until I had at least 100 hours on it. And I did little things, you know, I stiffened the frame up and stuff, but we didn't make any modifications to it. And we had what, 125 hours. There's a video on our channel, the progress report, 125 hours, and it was great. It did a great job. In fact, yeah, I gotta figure out how many hours are on it, but But I was actually getting better print quality out of the A8 than the Prusa when I first got the Prusa. And I was a little bit disappointed, but it was me. It wasn't the printer. Now the printer does great. So really the AM8 frame, which I guess I could bring that over and show anybody that didn't get to see it. This will be the first major modification that we've done. Like, I didn't change. I changed out the fan only because the other one died. I actually changed out both fans. The part cooling fan was horrendously noisy, and so I swapped that. And then the why did I swap out the? Well, the other fan completely died, so that's why it got swapped out. But next month my Prusa will be 1 year old. I'll have to check how many hours are on it. Yeah.
Is there like a way to check?
Yeah, you can look. You can look in the control panel and see. But yeah, I gotta figure out why this has got the wobble. But I put these like really nice little feet on the bottom and stuff, and it's pretty stable. I built this using T-nuts. The original plan calls for just square nuts, but Mr. Metric was always out of the square nuts, so I went with the T-nuts, and I'm not sorry. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but they're nice. Yeah, Noctura fan. Oh, I already put it over there. And then I designed, if you look up Fun King on Thingiverse, I designed a cover for over it because I didn't like the fact that it was a brown fan. So, but
it needs to be black.
Noctura fans are so quiet. I know they don't push quite as much volume, but on the A8, there's so many people that run with no extruder fan on that thing at all, which I don't know. A lot of people claim that they have problems getting the filament in. So they take the fans off so that they can get to the filament. Or they make it removable so they can get to the filament. But I've never had a problem loading that thing. Just that awesome. I've just gotten lucky, I guess. So skill? Well, then what is it? It's got to be skill or luck, one or the other, because it happens.
It's Lil.
So I keep a whole bowl of luck over there if you want some.
It's ooh. It's a Lil.
It's a what?
It's Lil.
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 Like Lil? Lil?
Yes. Lil.
Oh, I didn't know what you were saying.
Lil.
He talks gibberish sometimes.
Hashtag Lil in the live
today.
chat now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the whole flashlight to help feed. Yeah, I don't know. I've always just straightened the film. I cut it at an angle, and then I always straighten it. I poke it down in there. I made the cap. I made a cap for, which I didn't like any of the ones on Thingiverse, so I made my own. But because that little screw hurts your thumb, I made this nice cap, and then I just poke it down in here a couple times, and it goes through.
No,
remember to vote.
Yes, remember to vote.
Well, that
third one.
That poll will be on Twitter. It's a 2-day poll, so give everybody lots of chance to choose whether or not Xander buys a drone or builds a drone.
I'm still buying it.
You're still buying it? What do you mean?
I'm buying it.
You're going to disappoint your people?
Yes.
Wow, they're not going to watch your thing Thursday anymore.
I don't care.
They'll go somewhere else for their entertaining theme song. Yeah, I did ask him a while back if he wanted to build a robot. He wasn't real big on that, but now after seeing all the robots at Maker Faire, we're thinking it'd be pretty cool to build a robot with a claw to pick stuff up. You should be able to let me buy
one of these if we're going to be building a robot.
No, the robot project is going to be a long-term project.
I know, that's why you should let me buy the drone.
No, the drone will be a short-term project.
That's why. No, it won't. What do you mean, old beast?
I got the fan that lift up so I can look in the heat sink hole. Yeah. A lot of I've seen that a lot of people do that. There's even one with magnets so that it sticks on with magnets. But I just believe that fan needs to be there to stop the heat creep. So it kind of think
really,
Thursday
Tony?
Could be building the drone. I'd watch that.
Really, Tony?
I think that's a great idea. You know, like this thing Thursday, I built this frame. Do you guys like, I mean, for those of you who watch Xander's Thing Thursday?
You actually pay attention to it?
Do you like the corny joke in the beginning? Because that's me. That's all me. I write the corny joke. Oh, those are totally like dad jokes. That's just my sense of humor. I'm really goofy. Yes, Thing Thursday could build the drone. One piece each week. Well, I mean, you could build it. You could build it really fast, and then you'd have like weeks of Thing Thursday. And you can make it any color you wanted and any style you wanted.
No.
And then when you break a prop, you could just print another one.
No.
I think that'd be awesome.
No.
All right, how about you build one, and I'll build one too, so that we can fly them together. Yeah, races or crash up derbies. I don't think anybody does crash up derby like battle bots, but with drones.
No, then we would have to fix it.
Like you could have an axe on yours, and I could have like a
I
could have a big blade. No.
The parts would be flinging out there.
Challenge community drone building. We actually, I'm not going to give it away yet because we're working with another YouTuber, which now I don't know if it's going to work because of his current stance on 3D printing, but we're working on a project with another 3D printer.
Nerf gun drone.
As a Nerf gun drone would be cool. But it's going to be kind of a collaboration between the two of us, and we're hoping that it takes off enough where it becomes a collaboration between other 3D printing people, and it just takes off. So. But I don't want to give that away either. I like to give just teasers. Can I do the commercial for the hot box again? Well, there's new people in here though.
I don't care.
I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, so for any of you guys that are familiar with our hot box, we have a series of videos on our channel for this, and this is actually just a home-built programmable keyboard. Each one of these buttons is programmable just like a keyboard button. We use it for switching camera angles when we're doing videos, and it works really, really well. And it's under $20 to build this guy. Laughs out loud. I don't care. So no, this particular box is revision 3. There were some changes made to the board and stuff and whatever, but it works great under $20. If you're familiar with the Elgato Stream Deck, this pretty much does the same thing without the fancy buttons. It's got a I call it a shift knob, but it's actually 4 of these boxes in one based on where this selector is. Okay, so I designed this. Xander and I brainstormed it. I designed it. We built it before the before I even knew the Elgato one existed. So the news is that I am developing a version 4, which is going to be. Can I throw just a little teaser?
All
right, I can't. I've decided to release it through our Patreon. No! Anybody that's a patron on our Patreon will get
a Patreon on our Patreon.
No, patron on our Patreon gets first access to it. They get all the background, they get all the sneak peeks, and they'll get the files first, and then eventually we'll release it out to the public. But that version right there is available for download. It's in the description of the video of the hotbox. It's also on our website if you search hotbox on our website. It's cool if you want to build one. If you do build one, I'd love to know about it. It is sadly the time. Well, we're kind of wrapping up right now. I'm doing a commercial.
I don't care about commercials.
You interrupted my commercial.
I don't care.
So anyway, but yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm not pushing you guys to become patrons on Patreon, even though I'd love that.
Yes, pay us $50 a month.
All right, stop begging. Stop begging. That's not nice.
Okay, may you please vote number 3 on the poll?
No, they're all gonna make you print and build it. Okay, so the other thing is, in case you just popped in and you weren't here before,
first
we have a PO box now. It's on the contact page of our website, and I have 6 maker coins left over from Maker Faire. The first 6 people who send me a self-addressed stamp envelope with 2 stamps on it I will send them a maker coin and a sticker. And if you guys want to just send us fan mail, that's cool. I mean, you don't have to include stuff, just a letter or whatever.
No, fan mail.
That is fan mail. Like where they write you a letter and say, hey, that's a fan mail. So we just want to get some mail in our P.O. box. I
forgot what I was going to say.
It was probably something derogatory and mean. Because you're kind of a mean person. I have to keep bleeping you.
Weave.
So, but yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. We thank all of you guys for coming. We did lose a couple people have already dropped out.
I feel like Riley and Billy and I don't know.
Whatever. So, but we thank you guys. This was a lot of fun. I actually got some work done. We tried this when I first started building the frame, and I think I got the extruded aluminum tapped, and that was about all I got done because there was just too much going on. Xander did a much better job tonight of keeping his eye on the chat, which is awesome for me. Anybody that does YouTube and doesn't have an assistant, sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you.
He's not really my assistant. He's my cohort. I said I would never call him my assistant. So
I wouldn't say cohort.
I said cohort. You are my co-host. He's gonna. I made the mistake of saying that he was 51% when we were in New York. I said that he was 51% of the.
Talk to us tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
Glenn, the corny joke makes the whole show. Just saying. That's awesome.
They're coming over tomorrow.
I love throwing. They're having a party tomorrow night. I love throwing the corny little jokes in there.
Yes. Hashtag Xander's Thing Thursday, and now hashtag vote 3.
I should have put one that you don't deserve a drone at all. I should have, and to see how many people say you don't deserve a drone because you just beg for stuff.
I don't care.
You gotta earn it. You gotta learn to earn things. So, but I guess that's it. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, which I'm thinking most of you guys already do, or you wouldn't be here. We love thumbs up. See that we got 8 of them on this already. That's cool. Continue to watch Xander's Thing Thursday because it's our main content right now, and he does work hard, and he loves your comments, and he loves the amount of support you guys are giving him. It's awesome. It is making him better to do what he's doing, and it's driving him to continue to do it.
No, it is not Xander's Drone Thursday.
I'm gonna have to reach out. Xander's Drone Thursday. Yeah, it's getting a lot easier to do the Thing Thursdays with him. He's wanting to do it now. The blooper reel, I promise you, the blooper special is coming. I am stockpiling them. Again, some of the bloopers seem a little bit, like when he's crying and I'm standing behind him laughing hysterically. I did actually shoot him in the back of the head with a rubber band. That's not a joke. He had the giggles and he wouldn't stop, and he was popping himself in the arm with a rubber band. I said, well, let me do it. And then he calmed down and he was doing the video, and I just shot him in the back of the head, and then I made him cry, and
it hurt.
Yeah, I'd like to say that I felt bad, but I didn't. It was funny. I was trying to get him to work on it. He runs through periods and commas. And so I said to him, when you get to the period, say 1/1000. Well, he would say 1/1000, then he would delay on the first word. And I said, okay, just do 1. And so as he's reading, for some reason in my head, I put the word jerk in there. So I said to him, well, say jerk. And he just...
Thanks for watching the video, jerk.
Yeah, I couldn't stop him from laughing at that point. And I just wanted to get done. We'd already been filming for over an hour for his 5-minute segment. So, but all right, back on track. Thank you all.
Bye.
We really appreciate you tuning in, mainly being this was kind of impromptu. There was no heads up warning. We're thinking about doing this every other Friday night because we are on the Friday night 3D printing hangout. So we may start to do this more regularly, maybe once a month to begin, then every other week, and then, we'll see where it goes.
Then every day.
Yeah, we'll just do it every day.
No, it's changed. It's a very bad change.
Oh no, 79's great. So, so that's it. Good night. Be kind to one another.
Who did that?
Be safe out there.
Who did
and
that?
as always, print on. This is the part where I flick and you guys go away. Good night, guys.